Test, 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 test. Hello. Test, 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 test. In my mind. Hello. Yo, what's up? What's up, Anand? What's up, Elian? Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be, wherever you may live. Hello, hello, everybody. We're live. Today we are going to be casting the DreamHack Andorra Grand Finals. It's a $15,000 tournament happening in Spain. You guys gotta chill with me a little bit here as we wait for the clean feed, or the feed for the tournament, the gameplay, the production, and such things. You look like you just got up. I mean, it is 8 a.m. where I live. I got up about an hour and a half ago. How was gym yesterday? It was bad, bro. It was leg day, and surprisingly, my legs are feeling pretty okay. But my arms, we did some arm stuff too. And we did that on Wednesday too, and they are messed up, bro. Will we see players on stage? Yes. Yes. Shout out to Ox, Harry, and Sud with the subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. What's up, 11? Let me post on Twitter real quick. We are live with DreamHack Andorra. $15,000 grand finals. YouTube.com/JuicyJ Clash Royale. Boom. When does this start? I have no idea. We are currently waiting for the production for the tournament in Spain to send me a link for the clean feed. Is Momo playing? Yes. So you guys can type ! bracket in the chat and look at the bracket for yourself. But it's Surgical Goblin versus Nikoko. Or, yeah. And then Pedro versus Muhammad Light. That'll be a good one. That is actually a rematch of last month, or this month's monthly finals, actually, which is cool. Wallace versus Lord Pablo, and then Lucas versus Nico. That is the upcoming matches, boys. Say Sue. I'm good, bro. You can stream on YouTube now. I can stream on YouTube as long as I'm not streaming on Twitch too. Is it double or single elimination bracket? Single elimination. It's gonna be single elimination, best of 3 duels. No, not in game, so people can actually like switch their decks around as the game goes on. Pedro versus Momo, yeah. I'm excited for it, man. Oh. Still no clean feed. Who's playing now? Exclamation point bracket, guys. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta quickly grab my charger. It's sitting on my bed. My back is more sore than my legs from like squats, just because of all the weight. Are you a Messi fan or Ronaldo fan? I don't really watch sports, so I don't have one. I don't choose one. Don't you think that live streams help players to see Elixir? Dude, this tournament is happening live in Spain. They're not going to be able to look at... They're not going to be able to look at the stream while they're playing, number one. Number two, if it was at home, you can easily just spectate yourself on another device to look at your opponent's Elixir. Golden IRL, let's go, baby. I wonder if I can put on some like some music really quick. While we wait for a clean feed, and I'll talk with chat. Only Momo is playing at home? Yeah, that's right. I did see that. Muhammad Light will be playing at home actually, because of I think it was travel / visa issues. So I think Momo is actually playing from home since he wasn't able to get to Spain, which is interesting. Might be like slightly unfair, but yeah. Will the game start, Juicy, you handsome boy? Pretty soon, man. I have no idea. I have no contact with the Okay, now I'm just getting information from Supercell that it is going to the start is delayed. I don't know. You're gonna sell those CR costumes? Do you want to buy one? Like, no Twitch today, just YouTube. For the casting, we're gonna do it on YouTube, and then I'll do my regular stream on Twitch later. Where can we find tournaments? I would follow Clash Royale Esports on Twitter. That's a good one. Did Mugi participate in this tournament? I don't believe so. Use your magical Golden Knight powers to travel in time and start the games. Duh. Oh yeah, let me do that. Chat, what would you do if I just IRL dashed, just teleported? Pop, 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 pop. What do you do? The best player in history? Yo, thanks, dude. You so cracked at Clash. I appreciate that, guys. Oh, today's gonna be a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today is going to be a good day. Guys, I have a new YouTube video coming out very soon. I put a lot of effort into it. It's a very short 5-minute banger YouTube video. It's going to be about how to activate your King Tower versus every single card in the game. Tornado guide. Oh, you stopped playing in tournaments? I just stopped being... I just kind of... I don't know, man. I just stopped. When does it start? It starts when it starts, man. I'm waiting for it to start just like you are. I have no idea when. I will stream on Twitch later, Jeff. Is Mugi the best defensive world champ? I think Muhammad Light's the best player in the world right now, man. Love the videos on YouTube. Let's go, Caden. Imp is off the charts. Yo, thanks, dude. Minion on your back? I know, dude. I got a new minion plushie you like. When's the last time you dabbed? Probably like... Are you talking about like the dance move? If you're talking about the other thing, I've never done that. If you're talking about the dance move, probably like 5 years ago. Can Mo win all 8 monthly qualifiers? Yes or no? Can he? Probably he could. Like, there's probably a universe where that happens. I don't think it's gonna happen though, to be honest. Such a good player. Please start playing in tournaments. So here's the thing, man. Like, I've already established myself as like a pretty successful caster. And I mean, the only way to actually like make like pretty good money from Clash Royale is if you're literally top 16 in the world. And I don't know if I'm top 16 in the world. Maybe I could be like top 100, maybe top 50. But you have to be like top 16 in the world to actually be able to like make a, like, for it to be worth it. So instead, you know, I like to cast. I kind of bring like the pro mindset to the casting to try and let you guys in on the information, like what you're seeing. What happens when 2 golden ticket owners wins match and meet at the final stage in a monthly finals? I mean, who gets the ticket? Probably the 3rd place player. If there's 2 golden ticket players that get 1st and 2nd, it's probably the 1st place player. Been watching Riley. I hope you can get enough skill with other decks to start competing. Yeah, he's definitely just really good with bait and not much else. I mean, he's definitely good at other decks, but not to the level you have to be, right? Like Muhammad Light, he's just the best at every deck. Like, it's just crazy. Like, he has maybe a couple decks, like cycle decks, that he prefers maybe, but what do you think about Ian77? Ian77 is a great player all around, man. I just see, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Who are the current top 3 CR players? You know, that's a great question, man. I don't know. For the longest time, I would just say Muhammad Light, Mugi, and Lucas. Based on the performance this year, though, I'm not sure about that. Like, honestly, might go like Muhammad Light, Pedro. You know, Pedro won a golden ticket. He's done such a great job on ladder lately. He's made it to the tournament finals for this tournament. We're going to see him play again today. I've been very impressed with him. So I might even put Pedro in my top 3 now. For the other person in the top 3, I'm not sure. Mugi really just hasn't performed lately. Also, Lucas, not so much either. You know, it's pretty tough to say. Are there any other games you play? I play a game called Settlers of Catan. And I also play Fortnite sometimes. You think Mugi's getting worse by time he's not top anymore? I don't think he's getting worse, like, just because of like time or whatever, like you said. I think that he's not practicing enough, probably. Adriel's been pretty solid too. That's true. Adriel did a great job. Samuel Basoto. Yeah, I might actually put Samuel Basoto 3rd. Just because of overall skill level is just insane. Like, I think everyone agrees that if Samuel would actually practice like really hard, like Muhammad Ali does, like he would be like kind of unstoppable. For example, like Muhammad Ali, obviously a lot of natural talent. So he's like, you know, talent up here. Lucas, a lot of natural talent. Honestly, you might even say that Lucas might have more natural talent. But the thing is, Muhammad Ali, he works super hard. Jeebus pushes him to continue practice every day and not become complacent in his success. So that just puts Mo, boom, you know, like when talent meets hard work, like you just become an unstoppable beast. And then like Samuel, like, I don't know, he'll practice like a little bit and he's still maybe a top 3 player right now. I think he got 3rd or 4th at the World Finals last year. And he didn't even take it seriously. Like, I feel like literally last year, he won the golden ticket, first monthly finals, and then he didn't play for the rest of the year. He showed up at the World Finals. You know, he was just kind of like out hanging out with people. Whereas, you know, Muhammad Ali is in his room practicing. And my dude just came through and just got like 3rd place. Gonna go live on Twitch? No. For casting, usually just go live on YouTube. The reasoning is basically Supercell will kind of like shout me out in the game. And not everybody has the Twitch app, but everybody has a YouTube app. Because, I mean, for Android devices, for example, YouTube just comes on the phone. Don't even have to download it. Every card worth to practice with? Of course, man. I mean, there's a couple ones that maybe you don't need to practice with, like Wizard, like maybe Elixir Golem Healer is not good competitively at all. I mean, there's definitely some that aren't worth it, but you know, generally, like, it's good to have a good game sense. Which tournament did I win? I won the World Cyber Games in 2019. It was the Solos World Finals for Clash Royale that year. Got the medal behind me right here in the jersey. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? If I had to bet on who's going to win, I would pick Muhammad Ali every day of the week, dude. I got top 5k this season with an unmaxed deck because I'm free to play, and this is my first time push ever. That's awesome, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You see Mugi or Morton, and why? Oh, kind of put me on the spot here. I would probably pick Morton right now just because his consistency is like really, really good. No matter what. Like he's always at the World Finals every year, right? Always seems to find a way. Yo, we got Loomis476 coming with a $5 super chat. Can I get some love in the chat for Loomis, guys? W's for this man. I did not expect any donations today. I never do when I stream or I do a casting on YouTube. So it means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to SK coming with a sub on the YouTube channel as well. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn those notifications on for all notifications so you guys don't miss my live streams in the future for casting. But don't miss my YouTube videos as well. Putting out a banger YouTube video today, guys, for it's gonna be a good one. Tornado King Tower activations guide. When did the game start? Like I said, guys, looks like in 10 minutes. I just got word. Looks like in 10 minutes is when we're gonna get the clean feed access. Morton seems burnt out lately. It's Sag. Yeah, I mean that's fair. He's just grinding always. So your gameplay, I strongly believe that you're very good at the game. Thank you, dude. Who's better, Humble Keef or Air Surfer? Probably Air Surfer. Maybe. I mean, I'm kind of biased though. I was pretty good friends with him back in the CRL days. You making more Splash Art content soon? Probably not. I started practicing Roll a Giant on, I believe, on Wednesday. No, on Thursday. I started practicing Roll a Giant on Thursday, guys. Never played it before. I got the top 100. And then I kept practicing it yesterday on Friday. And I got to top 50 in the world. We'll make some YouTube videos on that. What is your current rank? I think my current rank is probably like 70 or 80 in the world on my main account. Any info on the lineup? Exclamation point bracket if you guys want to look at the bracket. Do you have a coach? No, I'm a caster. I don't play competitively. Your thoughts on double giant? What do you mean, like giant roll giant? Like to use a giant roll giant deck? That'd be crazy. I don't think I've ever in my life seen someone do that. Maybe Electro Giant, Roll Giant. That could work. Only reason I know you is because of Splasher. Please upload Splasher gameplay sometimes. Be like that sometimes, man. You do keep losing to in CR? You know, there's a few players that always seem to beat me a little bit more than I beat them. And the ones that come to mind on ladder, like Ian, Riley, and Muhammad Light. Whenever I play against them, usually I'll just lose. Pedro too. But, you know, I'll still win a couple games, but... When will it start? I think it is going to be starting about 8 minutes, guys. The stream got delayed by like 30 minutes, but they didn't tell me, so I just went live at the time I was supposed to. Just made a custom deck and it worked so well. It went 9-1. Great surprise. Let's go, Luis. Over's Pet will be very interesting. Yeah, I kind of wish, because I'm pretty sure it's single elimination as well, right? So I kind of wish that they weren't in the same side of the bracket, because I feel like that could be the finals. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. You guys got any questions about the tournament or Clash Royale or anything? Just let me know. We got about 7 minutes until we get access to the feed. Juicy equals my favorite Clash Royale player. Thank you. These are good matchups. They are. This is a pretty stacked tournament, actually. What's more win rates deck right now? I think the highest win rate deck last time I checked was Royal Giant, which is why I started playing it. But it shifts a lot. For example, could be Goblin Hunt, Graveyard right now, or Hog Earthquake. Yo, Issa, thanks for the subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn the noties on. You do casting streams every so often, but I also post videos almost daily. I try to post daily. What prize do you get in 2019? $50,000. Are there any rewards from watching the tournaments? No. Only rewards that you get by watching Clash Royale is the World Finals at the end of the year. That's the only time they've ever done that, I believe. Love from Russia. Yo, what's up, dude? Much love, dude. Card concept. Goblin Barrel does zap damage like roll delivery. Thoughts? Fun fact, Goblin Barrel actually used to do damage when it landed. Like if you played on the tower, it'd actually do a little tiny bit of damage like the Goblin Drill does before the goblins even hit. But I think they nerfed that like years ago. What do you know about card evolution? I can't tell you, man. It's a secret. I don't know nothing. You think Mugi in 2021 was invincible? No. Muhammad Light still almost beat him. It was definitely an even matchup back then, I'd say. You know the org works now for CR. Did they really pay all the players under them? Yeah, most likely. I mean, if you see a player like SK or like Calicus, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. There's a lot of people in like Cal, like the Cal team, CAO. I'm sure they pay their players and have some sort of agreement. I'm not sure. Maybe they take a percentage of prize winnings, or maybe they just want to have them on their team to grow their brand. When do you think the next 21 challenge will be? I have no idea. Maybe there won't even be a 21 challenge this year. Best card in the game. Best card in the game right now might be... I feel like it might be 2 Elixir Goblins, like, honestly. Like, the fact... Like, 2 Elixir Goblins need nerfs so bad because for 2 Elixir, you can defend anything. And Zap Rage doesn't kill them. Like, it's actually just ridiculously strong. It's like when Skeletons used to be 4 instead of 2 or instead of 3. Like, it's definitely just too overpowered to have 4 Goblins, I think, for only 2 Elixir. Do you think Riley is or Ian is better? I don't know. They're both very even for sure. What is Moogie's playing style? Moogie's playing style is quicker cycle decks. I would say like quicker cycle decks. Very he plays dual lane pressure a lot. Like he'll pressure both lanes a lot. He's very, I don't know, he's very precise is the word that I'll say. He's very precise. Oh! Liberator, $10 super chats. I get some love in the chat, some W's in the chat for Raider, guys. This man just dropped a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Golem beatdown is peak skill. Yes or yes? Of course. Of course. Thank you. Holy. I appreciate it. I see 0 W's in the chat, guys. I'm disappointed. Not a single W for Raider. Come on. Come on. Twitch chat is superior. They'd be spamming W's right now. Not streaming on Twitch? Later. Yo, thank you, NP. The first W. When's it start? In about 2 minutes, we'll have access to the feed. What's today? We are currently casting a $15,000 grand finals for DreamHack Andorra. No problem, Bud. Big fan. Thank you, bro. Much love. Yeah, guys. When I do casting, I don't monetize it. Like, there's no ads during the casting. So the super chats and stuff like that actually mean a lot. So thank you so much, dude. And I don't get paid for casting like this as well. Like from Supercell or anything. So it really does mean a lot. If you guys don't have money to donate or anything like that, you guys can also just support for free. Just subscribe, turn the noties on. I post videos almost daily. So it helps me out when you guys do that as well. I'm pretty sure you're going to win. You're the best player I know, man. I'm not playing. I'm just casting the tournament. So I'm going to be talking over the games and trying to give you guys a good idea of like what the players are thinking about and like the reasoning for their gameplay and stuff like that. Love your content. Yo, thanks, Andreas. Is there a delay? Yeah, there was a 30-minute delay, but they didn't tell me. We just got the clean feed right now, boys. All right, let's check it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it's loud. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. We have the feed, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. All right, looks like we are starting the show in about 11 minutes now. Awesome transition. I think it's cool too. All right, I'm gonna take it back to the face cam though. While we wait, just chill with you guys. Alrighty. Yo, Camilla, coming with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate the 490. Is that rubles? Or I don't know what that currency is, but I appreciate it nonetheless, man. Thank you. Loving the chat for Camilla, guys. Please and thank you. All right. I think we're good to go. Let's see. Last thing I need to do is make sure I have my stream open. And we should be good to go. Let's go, Martin. Why don't you daily post videos? We've been working on increasing the quality of the videos. And that generally means like an extra day for me to critique the thumbnail, the title, and the edit for my editor. And then my editor has to go back in and re-edit certain things. So that's why we haven't been doing daily videos, but we're working on getting ahead and continuing that. W, let's go. I love to see the W's. Marcel, thank you so much for the sub. 2, thanks for the sub. Leo, thanks for the sub. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, guys. Make sure you guys drop a follow on the YouTube, boys. Turn those noties on. I'm trying to see, did my tornado video post already today? No, the tornado video should be posting sometime today, though. Event just starting. We start in 9 minutes, guys. Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing right now? We got Amar coming with the $1 super chat. We got Invoker coming with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Do you adjust your home layout? We just have a different layout for the casting today. Love you, Juicy. Stay juicy though. I will, man. Thank you. Holy. Tornado video? Yeah, we made a video about tornado King Tower activations. All right, I think it's ready actually. Let me go ahead and post the tornado video right now. It's only 5 minutes, so you guys can go watch it before the tournament starts if you guys want. Let me see. Let me see. Make sure I have all this correct. Learn how to use the best card in Clash. The best, most creative card in Clash Royale. Alrighty. Let's post it. We're gonna set it to public. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, there we go. Tornado video is out, guys. Is there going to be popular players in this tournament? Yes. Exclamation point bracket. You guys can look at the bracket. Muhammad Light, Pedro. We got Lucas in here. Who else? Surgical Goblin. Can't forget him. Nikoko. Wallace and Lord Pablo. And then Lucas and Nico. Basically all the players. Doo-doo-doo. Most videos ever achieved during a stream. I don't know, probably around like 3,000, maybe. What is your Royal Giant deck, Juicy? Royal Giant, Phoenix, Goblins, E-Spirits, Fisherman, Royal Ghost, Lightning, and Log. You guys ready? I'm excited. We're starting here very soon, guys. I'm a big fan. What's up, Unreal? Could you please say my name, The Big Cheese? Interesting name, bro. How much time is left? We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes till starts. Four minutes, 31 seconds. Check it. Look at the transition. Oh. Who plays first game? I would assume we start at the top of the bracket. Should be Surgical Goblin versus Nikoko. LGC, what's up, Neil? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you may be. Maybe a glass? No, we need the jug of water. I see the bracket, exclamation point bracket in the chat for the link. Top 5 cards in the game right now, no spells. Goblin Hut, Goblins. Phoenix. Probably Mighty Miner. And you said no spells. So last card maybe I would say maybe poison, but can't say poison. I would probably say just going for maybe like Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit's pretty dang OP right now. I can't think of... I feel like there's one card that I'm not thinking of, but... Goblins too? Yeah, I said Goblins. It's... Phoenix? Ain't no way, bro. It's so nerfed in a week, bro. You're so wrong. It got nerfed like 4 times, but it's still overpowered. Everyone still uses it. What is happening? We are casting a $15,000 live tournament happening in DreamHack Spain, DreamHack Andorra, or it's happening in Spain. And we're gonna figure out who's gonna win that cash. Exclamation point bracket for the link to the bracket, guys. Malai, Lucas, Surgical Goblin, all in this tournament. What if Phoenix gets OG stats back, but for 5 elixir? I think it would still be OP, to be honest. Who win an arm wrestle, JuicyJ or Josh? I don't know, man. I just started going to the gym. So if we did it right now, I'd definitely lose. My arm is so sore. What's up, G? What's up, Nod? Let's go. Let's go, Taki. 1 minute, 30 seconds. This movie's kind of hype, I'm not gonna lie. Or did I say movie? I said this music. Music makes me think of a movie though, that's for sure. Hi, yo, what's up, Riz? By the way, guys, how's the quality of the stream? How is the audio? Is there anything I need to fix in the next 60 seconds? Mo playing? Yes, Muhammad Light is playing. Can't wait. Let's go, Neil. Hype. Can't wait. Me neither, dude. Me neither. 45 seconds. The countdown. Juicy, pronounce my surname. I want to hear American pronounce it. Rajkovic? Or no, it's probably Rakovic. Rakovic. It's probably like that. You probably don't pronounce the J. Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Was I close? Everything's perfect. Let's go. Face cam. Face cam. It's here. Don't worry. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Mohammed. Ha ha ha. Okay, what did I, was it bad? Was it that bad? The timer is 0. Welcome back, everybody. This stream just started totally. We're 43 minutes in. We've been waiting all this time, but we are casting DreamHack Andorra. It's happening live in Spain. $15,000 tournament. Out of game duels formatting, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. We got high caliber players playing today. We got Surgical Goblin, Pedro versus Muhammad, or Surgical Goblin versus Nikoko, Pedro versus Muhammad Lights, Wallace, Tribe, or no, not Tribe. He's not a Tribe anymore. But Wallace versus Lord Pablo, Lucas versus Nico. Those are your round 1 matches happening today. The J is pronounced as a Y, so like right, like what? Like so, like Rajkovic, like that's how you say it. Great video. Let's go, Nathan. Boys, we just posted. Oh no, chat. No, look what they did to us. Ah! Bro. They just put 10 more minutes on the timer. Guys, you guys got 10 minutes. My video I just posted this morning is only 5 minutes. Go watch it really quick and come back. Tornado King Tower Activations Ultimate Guide. New updated Ultimate Guide. Go check it out. W video. Let's go, Perk. In-game duels formatting? No, out-of-game duels formatting. So players will be able to switch decks in between games. Really great video. Let's go. How many delays, bro? It's not up to me, man. I'm in the same boat you guys are. I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting. Juicy on a 10-game loss streak after I had the 12-game win streak. That is tough, dude. I am 21 years old. Way Z says, dang, huge advantage for Mo then with this format. That's an interesting idea. I definitely could agree with you. Being able to switch his decks in between matches with his coach is definitely something that will be interesting. Yeah, might probably gives him a bit of an advantage. But also all the other players have the same advantage. But maybe you're just saying Mohammed Light can capitalize on that at a higher level, which could be very true. So someone asked about my 2019 championship trophy. So this is the gold medal I got right here behind me. This is the trophy I got. I got this hog rider, basically model or statue or figurine. Not a figurine, but there was only 40 of these ever made. Very very valuable hog rider statue. I've actually had people message me just out of the blue, seeing it in my background and be like, yo, I'll pay you $5,000 for that. But I just say no. Gotta hold on to it. One day I'll give it to my kid, you know? Can we have some jazz background music? Can you not hear the background music? All right, hopefully this is the actual start time, guys. 20 seconds, here we go. Hey! We have the stage view. Let's go. Is this really live, bro? Yes. Of course. Background music is softly. Crank it up. Okay, sorry. That was unnecessary. Let's go, but it's not live. Bro, how is it not live? I'm responding to you live. I just got a master's. What do you recommend? Get to the next level, I guess. Gameplay view when? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Let me post on Discord really quick. Okay. Isn't it live? Yes, sir. How did those players qualify? There is many rigorous qualifiers for this tournament. Online qualifiers. And offline qualifiers, I believe. Oh. This guy's talking, but we don't have audio on him. I'm going to try and guess what he's saying, okay? Ready? English dub. Yo, what's up, everybody? Are you guys excited? You guys pumped to see the $15,000 DreamHack Andorra Grand Finals? That's what is going to be happening today. One sec. I accidentally posted the wrong link. Okay, there we go. There we go. Better than most anime dubs, not gonna lie. Are you guys pumped? Oh yeah. I see you guys in the crowd. Let's go. Can I hear some hype? Woo! Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Ah. Ah. Fix the sound, dude, bro. This is the clean feed. The people in DreamHack in Spain right now gave me a link to the broadcast. I'm casting over the tournament in English. I cannot change anything, guys. I'm just one guy sitting in I'm just one guy sitting in his room, man. Who do you think I am? Will there be audio for gameplay later? Of course, man. I mean, I would assume so. Oh! Chad, we have Surgical Goblin on the stage! Look at this absolute Chad. With the Team Liquid jersey on and everything. Exclamation point bracket in the chat, guys, if you guys want to look at the bracket. But his opponent, Nikoko, now entering the stage as well. Beautiful. Best of 3 out of game duels formatting going to be starting up very soon. Surgical Goblin moving to the side here. Doesn't want to let his team or his opponent see his deck. And now we got JP, you know, on the screen here. Looks like they're doing some casting, some filler work. So I guess we'll go back to the face cam chat with chat until we get some gameplay started up. I have to say the King Tower activation video is really good. Thank you so much, Turbo. Go check out my latest YouTube video, guys. We just posted a ultimate King Tower activations guide. Quick 5-minute video going over every single King Tower activation in Clash Royale. It's been a while. We see Clash Royale LAN events. Yeah, man. This might be... I don't know. This is either the first or second Clash Royale LAN event this year. Bracket? Exclamation point bracket. Why you not here? What do you mean? How do you get that hog rider behind you? I got it by winning the World Finals. Or in 2019 for Solos World Finals. Alright, guys. Looks like we have a quick look at the prize pool breakdown today, guys. 7,500 going to the first place. Second place gets 3K. Third, 1,500. Fourth, 1K. And 5th through 8 all get 500 euros. Honestly, a huge jump for first place there. First place prize getting huge jump up from 3K to 7,500. This is the format, ladies and gentlemen. 8 players completing a single elimination bracket. Single elimination, guys. Best of 3. Duels formatting. It's not in-game duels formatting though, so players are going to be able to switch their decks after every match and make strategic choices based off their opponent's use of cards and, you know, beginning matches of the best of 3. This is the bracket, guys. If you guys didn't look at the bracket already yourselves, but we do have the first match of the day. Surgical Goblin versus Nikoko. Pedro versus Muhammad Light. That could be the championship match right there. But we're going to be getting that first round. Wallace versus Loaded Pablo. And then we got Lucas versus Nikoko here. Which one of these matches are you guys most excited for? I would say Pedro versus Muhammad, of course. But my second most excited for, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm interested to see, like, I want to see who wins between Surgical Goblin and Nikoko. Both really good players. Pretty, like, even in skill level, maybe, I would say. And whoever wins that will also be playing against Pedro as well. Or Pedro, whoever is the winner of Pedro versus Muhammad Ali, I mean. Muhammad Ali is going to win this easy like the last event. You think so? Did Mugi qualify or is invited? I don't think so. Lucas versus Nico. Muhammad Ali is going to win this easy like the last events. Oh, we're hopping into the game, guys. Here we go. The moment you have all been waiting for. Wall breaker connecting on the left-hand side is going to be some pretty high amount of damage. All grider plus guards at the bridge here in combination with this monk ability. My miner is going to clean up pretty well. Looks like we got Nikoko at the top of your screen with a Rascal's Bait spam deck with the wall breakers. No big spell, just relying on super high pressure here to get to his damage. Definitely the better version of Bait, I would say, after the rocket nerf. Surgical Goblin having to spend a lot of elixir on the defense. He's down about 5. Nikoko is going to invest that elixir advantage into a cannon cart in the back and build up a big push here. Musketeer in the back. Will Surgical Goblin be able to defend this? Here comes the Goblins of the bridge. Monk on the cart. Goblin barrels in the opposite lane, though. Snowball cleans up everything. What a defense! Down 5 elixir, but he cleaned it up very well. Perfect Snowball. Good stuff all around. Trying to turn up the game sound a little bit for you guys. Let me know if that's better. Anyways, let's continue on here. Mighty Miner in the back. Surgical Goblin probably wants that cycle back to another Musketeer for that. There it is. Musketeer's on the board. Dark Goblin's getting a lot of value, though. And that's the biggest thing for Surgical Goblin in his deck choice here. He does not have a log in his deck. I think Hog Earthquake, I mean, I talked about it earlier or previously in other castings. But I think Hog Earthquake always needs to have log in it. You cannot use Snowball in Hog Earthquake. Just because the fact that you don't have a big spell makes it so that you need the log, because out of all the small spells, it does the most damage. But not having a big spell and having a Snowball means the Dark Gob gets infinite value here, along with Rascals as well. At least he does have the Monk ability. Monk ability will be able to take that out. On the other hand, Nikoko doesn't have a log either, right? So maybe Surgical Goblin is doing the right thing here of just pressuring the bridge with the guards. Ooh, wall breaker connection on the left-hand side. Here comes the Hog Rider. Ice Spear prediction on the Mighty Miner is pretty huge. The Snowball is one of the best Hog Rider counters in the game, though. So 0 hog hits. Wow, Mighty Miner gets pushed forward by the Goblins here. The ability's going to pop here. Maybe get some damage on the left-hand side. Wall breaker's coming out of the bridge. One wall breaker does ignore the buried tower. Will it connect the tower? Not quite. Guards up high here to block this cannon cart. Here comes the Hog Rider. The Monk ability going to pop right now. Maybe try to deflect a Snowball. Snowball is going to come out from both players. Earthquake as well does kill the Goblins. Monk pushes back the Mighty Miner. Stops the charge up. Hogs popping away at the tower. It's still alive. Down to 12 HP. That is going to be game 1 to Surgical Goblin, ladies and gentlemen. G to the G. Wow. I was honestly very surprised to see Surgical come out with the W here on that one. GG's, boys. GG's. Let's see. I might turn my microphone volume down a little bit for you guys. I'm gonna turn my microphone volume down a little bit so that the game volume or my mic doesn't overshadow the game volume for the next match. Reminder, guys, it is out of games duels formatting, so everything we just watched, all of those cards either player used, that player cannot use those cards again. That's the reason why we're seeing the snowball used other than the log. These players are trying to save the log for later in the set, for later in the best of 3. But if you're Nikoko, that definitely puts you in a bad situation because Surgical Goblin just got game 1. And he still has the log available for the next match as well. I think the last game will be Surge Gob versus Muhammad Light. I definitely can see that. All right, here we go, guys. Hop in the next game. Let me know how the game volume is compared to my voice now, guys. Let me know. Are they playing duel mode? They are. It is out of game duels, though. All right, Circle Goblin at the bottom here with the RG Fish Boy going against Nikoko now using his own Hog EQ deck. Dark Prince variation from Surge. Interesting. It's perfect with the volume. Okay, that's good. Wow, Ice Spirit guards at the bridge here. E-Spirit does not help out on the defense here either. No log and cycle. Really good pressure. King Tower's helping out quite a bit though. And here comes the Royal Giant in the back from Surge. You definitely have to go Royal Giant in matchups like this, like in the back. Going at the bridge doesn't really work because of the guards and the bomb tower, all that stuff. Log here does not prevent that hit. And Nikoko bringing out the Inferno Tower as his choice of the building here. That's going to shred everything. Kills the RG, kills the Dark Prince, and kills the Fisherman, all for 5 elixir. Circle Goblin's still up a little bit, but Nikoko up a huge amount of damage, over 1,000 damage lead here. Circle Goblin maybe trying to outcycle that Inferno Tower right now. Musketeer in the back though. Sure goes for the RG in the back. Yes, guys, Muhammad Light is playing and the tournament is going to be all today. Fisherman trying to pull everything in. Nice distracting quite well though. Will the Hog get a shot? No, the E-Spirit does stop. Inferno Tower cleans up the rest of the RG along with the guards. Double Fisherman's on the map here. Second Musketeer is going to drop down as well though. Ice Spirit along with his Knight Musketeers is just doing work here. Hog's going to go in front. That's got to be on accident. Still gets a hit though. Really weird Inferno Tower placement by Nikoko. It pulls the RG all the way to the side. What a play. I've never seen something like that before. E-Spirit does reset the Inferno Tower though. Musketeer plus guards going to clean this up. Here comes the RG in the left. Another Inferno Tower in cycle though. Does he have the lightning in his deck? We have not seen Surgical Goblin's spell yet. He does not go for the lightning. The pre-log doesn't hit the E-Spirit, but it still connects to this tower. These Hog Riders seem like they're always connecting no matter what. The only way Surgical Goblin wins this is by going RG in the back, cycling back to a second RG into the left lane, getting the double RG on the board, and going for a pre-log pre-E-Spirit to kill guards on one of the lanes. It's the only way that Surgical Goblin can come back. It's not impossible though. Let's keep watching and see if he can make it happen. Musketeer should be able to die here to the Fisher Boy. Guards here going to clean everything up. Lightning is in the deck. I don't know if I agree with the lightning though. The RG was already dead. Might have been better to save up for next RG there. Here comes a Hog Rider at the bridge. RG in the back, plus pre-EQ on these goblins. Log, E-Spirits. It's not enough. The Hog Rider still finds a way to hit the tower. Are you kidding me? Guards in the back in front of tower. Musketeer up high. Hog Rider at the bridge trying to apply some pressure. Dark Prince going to try and snipe out this Inferno, but it gets shredded very easily. Double Phoenix at the bridge. Inferno tower does go down. Here comes the second Inferno though. RG at the bridge. Will the lightning come down in time? There's the lightning, not before the RG's already at like 0 HP. Musketeer cleans everything up. RG doesn't get a single hit. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nikoko going with the Hog Rider. Knight in front. Knight tanking everything. Guards the bridge as well. Eastbury getting some pretty nice value. Log finally able to stop that Hog Rider from connecting. But at that point, it's too little too late. That's going to be GD's well played. Nikoko taking in game 2. Nikoko taking game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Going to put us 1-1 in this best of 3. Whoever wins this next match will continue on to the tournament. It is single elimination, guys. Single elimination. Whoever loses this next game is out. And he's going home with only 500 euros. Prize pool, I believe, if I remember correctly, 5th through 8th get 500 euros. 4th gets 1,000 euros. 3rd, 1,500. 2nd gets 3K. And first place is 7,500 euros. This is a big jump up to first place. More of the story is you have to win this game to walk away. Like, whoever wins this game basically doubles their money is what I'm trying to say. Single elimination is trash. I mean, it was double elimination. This tournament would last like hours and hours and hours though. But, you know, I get what you're saying. Does anyone have the bracket? Exclamation point bracket in the chat. You guys can look at the bracket for yourselves. Sheesh, he said. What's up, Yosuke? His reaction after Hog always getting hit is so funny. I was not looking at his face cam. Was he just like... Was he just mad about it, or... Juicy, can you quickly explain what DreamHack is? DreamHack is a kind of a gaming... I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't exactly know. It's like... Basically, DreamHack will have different kind of like gaming events all over the world. They have different tournaments for different games. This is the Clash Royale tournament at DreamHack. It's happening in Spain live right now. DreamHack Andorra. $15,000 Clash Royale live tournament. And we're casting it in English today. I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'll wait for the next match to start up, guys. Reminder, it is duels formatting, so neither of these players, Surge or Nico, can you repeat cards or use cards they've used previously in the last 2 games that they just played. So they're building decks right now. We're waiting for them to build their decks. We're gonna see some pretty creative decks. Like, for example, no Snowball, no Log allowed. Surgical can't use Hog or Roll Giant. Nikoko can't use Bait or Hog. I wouldn't be surprised to see Nikoko maybe using some Roll Giant here, or maybe even something heavier like Electro Giant. For Surgical, it's tough to say. Maybe he'll go back to some Bait since his opponent's Log is not available anymore. He could go for Bait. He could also go for potentially something heavier, or even Fireball Bait potentially. Not very smart for either of these players to go for Fireball Bait though, just because neither of these players have used the Fireball yet. So we definitely could see Fireball as the main big spell in this last game for both of the players here. When to start? It's going to be starting here, maybe 60 more seconds. Quick reminder, guys, subscribe to the channel. I post videos every day, and we stream tournaments like this every so often as well. Turn the notifications on. I just posted a 5-minute ultimate updated tornado guide earlier today, so make sure you guys go watch that video after the tournament is done. Anyways, let's hop into it. Got Surgical Goblin at the bottom, Nikoko at the top, Surgical Goblin with the Goblin Hunt Graveyard. I don't know why, but I totally forgot about that. Goblin Hunt, definitely a really good pick. Since the Earthquake is out of cycle for Nikoko. Not out of cycle, but not in play. Not available for play. Oh my gosh. Rascal Skeleton at the bridge. Monk ability gonna do his best to defend this. He does pop the ability. Kills the Rascals. Here comes the Graveyard though. Monk actually pushing this Skeleton out of range. So the tower is going to be able to focus on the defense of the Graveyard. Barb Barrel. Fire Spirit plus the Mega Man doing a pretty good job of defending here. Skeleton ability gonna drop. I honestly think it was a bad ability. It's a -2 elixir trade. Mega Minion plus the existing Barbarian was able to defend quite nicely there. Here comes the RG at the bridge to try and punish that. Mega Minion on the board here. Gonna get wiped down by the opposing Mega Minion though. Spear Gobs and Barb Barrel on the defense. That's gonna clean up pretty well. RG does get 2 shots though. Spear Gobs gonna counter push. Maybe Nikoko has a Electroism cycle. There you go. Goblin from Surgical Goblin to defend this. Gonna take a lot of damage to the Goblin Hunt, but he does have the counter pushing Spear Gobs, forcing out more elixir from Nikoko. And Nikoko having the Fireball here definitely gives Surgical Goblin a decent advantage. If he would have had Poison, this could have been a lot different. Overall, looking at the matchup, guys, I would say Surgical Goblin has the advantage. If you look at Nikoko's deck, he has no good Graveyard counters at all. No minions, no Spear Gobs, no Goblins. And no Poison or Earthquake for the spell here, just Fireball. And Surgical Goblin realizes that. That's why he goes very aggressive in the opposite lane. With a Barbarian Barrel, a Graveyard, everything. Skeleton ability on the right to try and DPS down this Monk. Here comes the Goblin down low. Fisherman going to clean up this Skeleton King. Ability not available yet. Fire Spirit kills the one Spear Gob now before it gets one little ship damage in. Surgical Goblin kind of abusing his matchup so far with the Goblin Huts and the Graveyards. Doing a pretty good job here. When it comes to path to victory for Nikoko in this match, it's not obvious. I'm not really sure how he's going to win this. Look at this Goblin Hut just shred his tower. I would say the only way Nikoko... The other big thing to like really mention here is the Barbarian Barrel as well. A lot of the time, Log can be good versus Goblin Hunt to like take it out, but the Barb Barrel just doesn't reach it even. So look at all these Spear Gobs. Just go to work, wiping everything out. Yeah, I don't know. Here comes this Graveyard on the right side. Ewiz does kill the Rascals. Fire Spirit is trying his best to clean up some Skellies along with this Barb Barrel. Really precise and good defense from Nikoko. It's just not enough. Electro is going to drop down here, but it gets wiped out immediately by the opposing Mega Minion. And Surgical Goblin setting up with another Goblin Hut. Nikoko uncomfortable in his stance here. He realizes how bad the matchup is and that it's going to be almost impossible for him to win this game. I think if there's one thing we definitely need to see him do is just Fireball. Fireball these Goblin Hunts more. Barbara on the Rascals. Fisherman helping out. He was on the defense of the Graveyard. He's trying his best, but he can only hit 2 skeletons per hit. Skeleton ability plus Mega Minion wipes out everything left inside, and no Monk ability to counteract all these Spear Gobs. Barbara forced out. Here comes the RG to the bridge. Goblin Hunt's in cycle once again, though. Along the Rascals. And Nikoko has nothing to reach either of these cards. Monk ability is going to do its best to try to absorb everything. 43 seconds left. Here comes the Graveyard. Poison is going to be coming out from Surge as well. Barbara trying to prevent a single skeleton shot. But Surgical Goblin just 1 poison away from finishing out this game and securing the W and knocking Nikoko out of the bracket. There it is. Poison's going to drop. GG's. Fantastic deck pick from Surgical Goblin. Players are going to shake hands here. That's going to be a victory for the 2019 World Champion for Clash Royale. Well played. Great deck pick. GG's, boys. GG's. All right, a quick look at the brackets. The updated bracket, Surgical Goblin is advancing. Next matchup, guys. The powerhouse matchup of the day. Pedro versus Muhammad Light. Can I get some ones in the chat? Spam some ones in the chat. You guys excited? You guys entertained? You guys enjoying yourselves? Let's go, baby. I'm excited. Quick reminder, guys, make sure you guys drop a subscribe on the channel right now. I post daily videos. We stream big events like this every so often as well. We got a little bit of time before the next upcoming match as the players are going to get on the stage. I actually believe Mahamlite is playing from home. He's the only player playing from home, but we will be seeing Pedro on the stage very shortly. Let's go. Let's go. I love to see it, boys. Everybody, once again, drop a sub. Go check out my tornado guide video. We just posted the tornado guide video earlier today. I teach you guys how to activate King Tower versus every card in Clash Royale in 5 minutes. If you guys got any questions about the tournament, about Clash Royale, about anything, just let me know. Drop in the chat right now as we wait for the next upcoming matches. Aren't you playing the tournament? No, I'm not in Spain right now. I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska, in my house. Where's Morton, I don't believe qualify for the tournament. How do you get the minion plushie? I went to a Supercell creator camp just a few weeks ago, like a week ago. And Supercell sent me the minion plushie along with a bunch of other stuff. We learned how to make better YouTube videos. Wow, JuicyJ, let's go. Hey, Juicy, what do you think about Mega Knight Wall Breakers? Mega Knight Wall Breakers is a very interesting deck. I don't think it's very good in this meta just because of the Goblin Hut buff. It doesn't have any big spells to deal with the spam of the Goblin Hut and all that other stuff. Quick shout out to Isaac, King, GW, Davina, Dream, Caleb, AK, Alice, Ba, A, Anton, Alita. You guys all just subscribe to the channel. A bunch of other people as well. Shout out to God Tyrion. You guys are legends. Thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel, guys. When's it start? Mahamlite versus Pedro here probably just in a few minutes. Mahamlite is on top right now. He always is, man. If you guys don't know, or if you guys are like just new to Clash Royale esports, if you guys don't know what's happening right now, we are casting a $15,000 tournament that's happening in Spain. The main like cast, if you guys speak Spanish, is happening. You guys can watch that. But if you don't speak Spanish and you speak English, that's why I'm here. Trying to give you guys insight on the gameplay and the cast in English. But yeah, our upcoming match is Pedro versus Mahamlite. If you guys did not see, earlier this month, there was a monthly finals to see who was going to make it to the Clash Royale League World Finals, $1.3 million prize pool. This Pedro versus Mahamlite match is actually a rematch of the finals of that monthly finals. Mahamlite did win and beat Pedro. He won the $16,000 for winning the monthly finals, but Mahamlite already had a golden ticket, so Pedro did get the golden ticket and qualified for the World Finals as well. So it'll be a rematch. We will see. We will see if Pedro can get his revenge, take out Mahamlite, and knock him out of the tournament. Or maybe Mahamlite will just continue to dominate. Mahamlite has won all 3 monthly finals for the Clash Royale League so far this year, winning 16 grand every single time and forcing the second place player to get the golden ticket. Why is Mahamlite playing from home? Mahamlite is the only player playing from home today, guys. Just some visa issues. Visa or maybe some travel issues. He wasn't able to make it. Here we go, guys. We're hopping into the gameplay. Let's go. W's in the chat. I'm excited. Mahamlite at the top. Pedro at the bottom. Mahamlite with the Hog Earthquake, I would believe. Pedro, maybe a similar deck. Mahamlite with a mortar at the bridge here. Trying to apply some pressure. Queen dropping on the defense. Archer Queens kind of taking each other out. Skeleton's going to deal with that pretty nicely. And the player's about even elixir here. Here comes the piggies from Pedro. So not Hog EQ, but piggies EQ. Mahamlite has the Valkyrie and the guards to clear the defense quite well. Well played. All right. Ice Spear going to drop here on the defense. You know, these guards. Archer Queen going to help out versus the guards on the left, as well as this Queen. Sorry, the Valk. Will we see a Queen ability? No. Pedro going to preserve his Queen ability for counter push value. Here comes the Hog Rider left-hand side. Pedro has to get Inferno Tower down for that. There it goes. Queen ability is going to drop here. Force out a second response to Muhammad Light. But he does get the Queen shot. And there, all of a sudden, Pedro going to take this damage lead just by a little bit. So it's a very similar matchup here. The biggest difference is the pigs and the hog, obviously. Pedro also not having a tank, no Valk or Knight. He has the roll delivery instead. Roll delivery is very helpful versus Archer Queen though. I really like the idea from Pedro to continue to split his piggies here. You do not want to go same lane all with the pigs versus a Valkyrie. Piggy looking to get some chip damage to the right here. One shot. Doesn't seem like much, but those one piggy shots can stack up. EQ gonna drop from Mo to try and get some chip damage. Skeletons forcing out the Queen ability. Piggy's at the bridge here, keeping his Queen ability available here. Snowball gonna do a pretty good job there. And Archer Queen ability taking out this entire Valk. Bad Skellies. He tried to pull the Valk away from his Queen to try and keep her alive, to maybe try and get one Queen shot. More to the bridge from Muhammad. Ice Spirit to distract. Earthquake plus Piggies to try and take it out. More to knock him able to get the shot on the tower. Queen plus guards on the defense. A log on the left. Piggies do get quite a bit of damage on the left hand side though, bringing it down to 2298. More at the bridge. Muhammad Lights. I really like his idea to keep using his mortar on offense. He needs to do something to get damage here. The Hog Rider does not seem to be able to break through the Snowball and Inferno Tower combo. Pedro moving it in his stance a little bit, trying to get comfortable here. Most of these players not used to standing up while playing. But he's in a great situation here. He's up quite a bit of damage. Really bad roll delivery, though. He misses the Archer Queen. Log from Mo. Mo might be able to find a way to capitalize on this. Archer Queen ability does kill the Archer Queen. Here comes the Hog Rider pressure off lane. Earthquake does defend both on the right. War does get one shot, though. Roll delivery plus Snowball on the defense of the Hog. Ice Spirit with a massive connection, freezing up both the tower and the Roller Recruit, getting the Hog Rider connection. And Muhammad Light has the damage lead for the first time in this game. 2 seconds left until triple elixir. Here comes another Hog Rider from Muhammad Light in the opposite lane, continuing to apply that pressure, forcing out a negative elixir trade with his Inferno Tower. Ice Spirit up high here. Here comes the pigs on the right from Pedro. Guards plus Ice Spirit. EQ plus pre-snowball from Pedro, though. It's some very nice damage. Queen abilities from both players. Here comes a Hog and Pigs distract the opposing Archer Queens to try and keep their Queens alive. Snowball plus Skeletons kills the Hog. Guards kill the Piggies. Here comes the Hog on the right. 33 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Pedro doesn't have enough elixir for the Inferno Tower. Pre-EQ on the Inferno Tower. Pre-log as well for Skeletons. Snowball to try and push back. Here comes a second Hog Rider with a 3-card cycle. Ice Spirit, Skeletons trying to kill the first Hog, but what about the second? Snowball stops at 17 seconds left. This game is so close. Archer Queen on the board from Mo with the 3-card cycle. Earthquake cycle. Valk plus log in the defense. Pedro's trying to cycle back to spells, but it's not going to be as quick as Mo with the 3-card cycle. Earthquake, log comes through. Earthquake's not enough. That's going to be GG's. Muhammad Light taking game 1 versus Pedro. The massive comeback. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? What a game. Wow, that was ridiculous. That was crazy. Yo, W in the chat for Muhammad Light. That game was nuts, boys. Woo. That was just too good. That was fascinating stuff right there. All right, guys. That is going to be game 1 down. Is duels formatting. These players are going to take just a minute or two, build their next deck for the game 2 for the best of 3. If Muhammad Light wins this game 2, Pedro's out of the tournament, guys. Let's think what decks were used. Pedro used Pigs and Snowball and Queen. So none of those big ticket items basically will be available for this upcoming next match. Muhammad Light, definitely a little bit worse situation. He already used a log, so he won't be able to use that going forward. He also used the Archer Queen for the champ. Archer Queen definitely not the best champ right now, though. Both of these players have the best one, the Mighty Miner, still available for this next match. One more time, guys. I want to quickly remind you guys to subscribe to the channel. I post videos every single day. We just posted a 5-minute ultimate tornado guide for all King Tower activations with tornado. Just recently, you guys can go check that video out after the cast. Make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss my videos, but you also don't miss the streams for these big tournaments like this that I do every so often as well. I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Tech, Kumar, Shane, Den, Lucas, all come with the subs on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Muhammad on top, yes sir. All right, guys, I want to hear your predictions right now in the chat right now. Who do you guys think is going to win this game 2? Do you think Muhammad Light is going to take game 2, knock Pedro straight out with a 2-0 sweep? Or do you think Pedro is going to put up some fight here and force it to a game 3? Either way, we're hopping straight into it right now, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, Muhammad Light at the top here with the Miner Poison. Pedro using a Roll Giant deck, it looks like. I would say Miner Poison definitely has a pretty decent advantage here. Just because the defense can be so solid. Monk is really good versus Molight's deck, though. The Monk is going to be fantastic in combination with the Roll Giant to deflect the Musketeer shots. Deflect whatever building Muhammad Light has, whether it's the bomb tower or the cannon. And the bar barrel as well, just trying to deal with the goblins. So, you know, maybe the matchup's a lot more even than I thought. The other thing to mention here is the snowball, right? We talked about it a little bit already, but snowball being used by Muhammad Light here just because the log was not available. Oh my gosh. Huge mistake from Pedro here. Double wall breaker connection from Mo on the left. Just kind of whiffed this Barbarian barrel. Pedro calls the good game. Interesting. Mo's looking pretty comfortable right now. Goes for the goblins of the bridge, apply some pressure. No bar barrel in cycle. Oh my god. I don't know if it's nerves. Pedro not used to playing at live events. You know, Muhammad Light playing from the comfort of his home here because of some travel issues. But that's just like a huge mistake that you really cannot make. That firecracker. Are we going to see the monk ability? No monk ability from Pedro. A lot of mistakes coming out. Muhammad Light's just cool, calm, and collected here. Muhammad Light decides to take the King Tower activation versus the Firecracker. Go for the Miner on the right-hand side. Pedro's leaking some elixir. He goes for the Musketeer. Or sorry, not the Musketeer, but the Fisher Boy in the middle. But the Wall Breaker is able to connect once again. Firecracker at the bridge here to try and help out a little bit. Mighty Miner ability doing his best. Monk gets a little bit of damage on the tower for Pedro here. It's very solid. Poison gonna drop down just to clean up this Fisher Boy and the Firecracker. Pedro looks like he's getting a little more comfortable here. He's starting to make some good plays, I'd say. Oh! As soon as I say that, he just plays the bar barrel very late here. Double wall breaker connection once again, and that's game over. Absolute slaughter indeed, Josh. Mo's like, that's not the Pedro I know. You see his facial expressions? He's like, I know he's better than that. Pedro, the third player to ever get a golden ticket to qualify for the World Finals this year. It's definitely not the performance that we were hoping to see from him, but at the same time, it's definitely really good practice for him either way to be able to get in this live event experience before the World Finals later this year. Anyways, here's the updated bracket, guys. We got Muhammad Lights going forward here, knocking Pedro out of the brackets into the semifinals. Going to be playing against Surgical Goblin here later. We got Wallace at the bottom here. We got Wallace with versus Lord Pedro. Or sorry, Pablo. Sorry. Wallace versus Lord Pablo. Going to be our round 1, game 3. I'm excited for that match as well. He was nervous. Pedro's still good? Yeah, for sure. Light has no mistake in his game. He never does, man. He's the best of the best. He's just the best. Riley Ian not there? No, sir. The stash is giving the edge. You think so? You think the mustache gives Muhammad Light the competitive advantage that he needs? Everybody, make sure you guys drop a sub on the channel if you guys are enjoying the stream. I post videos every single day. I put a lot of work in my most recent video, 5-minute Ultimate Tornado updated, or a new updated Ultimate Tornado guide. King activations versus every single card in the game. Yo, quick shout out to Wizard Gaming. First YouTube member I've seen in the chat today. I don't have many of them. Shout out to you, brother. Where's Morton? Morton is not qualified for this tournament, or else he would be playing. Is the stream still going to be available after Jens? Yes. If you guys got somewhere to be, got something to do, you guys can always watch the stream after it is completed. All right, guys, I want to hear your predictions right now as we wait for Wallace and Pablo to get on the stage. Who do you guys got, Wallace or Pablo? Type 1 in chat for Wallace, type 2 in chat for Pablo. Personally, I would say, you know, I got my money on Wallace here. Wallace has been playing fantastically lately on ladder. Honestly, top 10, top 20 ladder right now, even top 5. He's an absolute god with Roll Giants, Hog, Mortar, any deck really. I think he's been practicing and putting in a lot of work lately. Fun fact, guys, I actually went to Los Angeles, California for a Supercell creator camp. Supercell flew me and other creators out to discuss like how to make content better. So I kind of started incorporating some of that in my most recent YouTube video. Go check it out. But Wallace was actually there as well. I was actually able to meet Wallace. He's a really cool guy. It's really nice to meet him. Yo, I see 1 million subscribes coming into the channel right now. Thank you guys. Shout out to everyone who subscribed. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Ares coming in with the YouTube member subscription. Thank you, my friend. Can I get some love in the chat for Ares? You have one more YouTube member now. Let's go, Ares. If you guys do subscribe on YouTube, you guys can get my friends list. I always add all my YouTube members onto my friends list. The instructions should be there on how to do it when you guys do subscribe. Either way, we're going to hop into the next game. We're into the gameplay. Let's get it, boys. We got Lord Pablo at the top here. Wallace at the bottom of your screen. Zap from Lord Pablo to start this one off. Barbell from Wallace, just trying to see what each other are going to do. Really nice minor arrows from Lord Pablo here, cleaning up this entire goblin hunt, as well as those goblins there. Skeleton gonna drop on this fisherman, prevent that hit. Here comes the minions ops lane at the bridge. I don't understand that. It does force out the Phoenix though. Skeleton ability from Wallace here. Going to try and kill these zappies. One skeleton goes towards that tower as well and gets 3 pretty massive hits. Phoenix gonna die. Push back the zappy a little bit. Barbell from Wallace just clean up these zappies on the right. Looking at the matchup here, guys, we got Wallace here with the Rascals Graveyard Boost Yard deck. We got Lord Pablo with what looks to be... I don't know. What deck do you guys think this is? It's got to be like Roll a Giant, right? No, mine? I don't know. Yeah, Mega Knights. I mean, Mega Knight makes sense, but I wonder what his last card is. Maybe just a Prince? I don't know. Quick shout out to Barry FN coming with a YouTube member subscription. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Really good zap from Pablo here. Goblins get jumped on top of Mega Knight, gets on the tower as well. And wow, Lord Pablo looking at maybe getting an upset here versus Wallace. Right away here with a massive connection. I would have never thought we'd be seeing a Mega Knight balloon deck in a crazy big tournament like this. MK Loon Fisherman, that's insane. Here comes the Mega Knight Fisherman one on the right. Honestly, I'm not sure about the matchup here. The arrows gets a lot of value in this for sure. Zap's pretty good versus Spear Gobs as well. There goes the Zap once again. Fishboy gonna pull the Skelly King in. Skelly Ability's gonna pop. Here comes Goblins at the bridge. Wallace trying to capitalize on the fact that Lord Pablo does not have a spell in Cycle. Zappies plus Fisherman cleaning up everything quite well. Lord Pablo looking pretty comfortable. Stretching out his neck again a little bit. Ooh, massive poison value from Wallace though. Killing the Zappies, killing the minions, damaging the Mega Knights. And the Rascal's at the bridge here to block in case a balloon comes down. Arrows drop on everything. Spear Gob survived this time though. Forcing on the Zap. Skeleton back from Wallace. Wallace, he's playing well, but Lord Pablo still up a massive amount of damage here. It's going to take a lot for Wallace to make this comeback. It's definitely not impossible though. Skeleton Ability going to drop. Here comes the poison to get some shift damage. Skeleton Ability cleaning up the Zappies and the Fisherman as well. Arrow's going to drop onto the Goblin Hunt. But look at the skeletons from the Skeleton Ability. Blocking the tower. Already down 22-12. Zap does hit everything. Goblins locking the tower. And all of a sudden, just with a couple Goblins and Skeletons connections, Wallace is already back in this game. Arrows get some pretty good value on the Rascals and everything here. Here comes the Phoenix of the bridge, though. Are we going to be seeing the first graveyard of the game here from Wallace? Nope. No graveyard. Skeleton back. He's just playing passive right now. I respect it. Goblins of the bridge here trying to get some chip damage. Zap going to be dropping down right there. Another Goblin Hunt from Wallace with the 3-card cycle of the Skeleton. Would not be surprised to see a poison drop on the Zappies. There they go. Minions trying their best here. Arrow's going to drop on everything. Mega Knight's just getting wiped out, though. Another Mega Knight on the defensive here. Zap cleans up everything. Wallace with another Goblin Hunt. Wallace still not showing his win condition yet with the Graveyard. Really good Miner plus arrows, though. Miner's on the tower. Lord Pablo with a massive play. Skeleton King at the bridge. Wallace knows he needs to get a Graveyard down right now. He doesn't have enough elixir. He goes for the Skeleton King ability instead. Minion's gonna get cleaned up. Here comes the Zappies outside of the poison radius. Here comes a Graveyard Barb Barrel though. 15 seconds left. Minions on the defense are gonna be quite well here. Arrows dropping down as well. Zap on the Spear Gobs. Poison from Wallace. Miner does connect to the tower. Who's gonna get it? Wallace! Not able to get enough damage. Lord Pablo with the W. Massive upset taking game 1 here. And Lord Pablo talking with Surgical Goblin. Interesting. Looks like Surgical Goblin might be helping to coach Pablo here, despite also being a player in the tournament. I'm kind of speechless right now. What did we just watch? Goblin on Graveyard versus a Mega Knight Balloon Miner deck. Pablo cycling arrows throughout the match, just trying to defend after the massive connection he had at the start. I think he only played 1 balloon that entire game. I don't think he went for another balloon after the very first connection. On the other hand, Wallace, I feel like he just didn't go for enough graveyards. He waited till way too long later in the match to start going for the graveyards. I think he only got 2, maybe 3 graveyards down. And Pedro was able to defend, or sorry, Pablo was able to defend quite well with the minions. What a game. GG, Pablo. Great stuff. Yeah, absolutely. W deck. Yeah, that is a crazy deck. The other big thing to think about here, though, is just I feel like Wallace does have a pretty solid matchup at the same time. He's got the Goblin Hunt. Pablo doesn't have a single big spell in his deck to deal with that. Not to mention the Phoenix, best balloon counter. The only good thing here is just Or the only good thing there in that matchup for Pablo is the arrows do get a lot of value, and he did abuse those arrows to the highest degree. So he, at the very least, he did do a great job of doing that. All right, we're hopping into game 2, guys. It is duels formatting. Remember that. None of the cards played in the first match can be repeated here. As we're hopping in, guys, just quick reminder, turn your notifications, or make sure you guys subscribe to the channel first off, but then turn those notifications on, turn to all notifications. Lord Pablo nodding his head. Maybe Surgical Goblin was helping him out here. And he was able to predict this deck from Wallace here. Looks like Wallace using a quick cycle Hoggy Hue variation with archers. We don't see that every day. Archers still very solid after the nerf that they got a couple minutes ago. Or did I say minutes? I meant to say a couple months. Inks in the back here. Archers on the defense. Skeleton ability plus Tornado pulls these archers in to try and take them out. Well played. Mighty Miner ability going to clean up most of these skeletons. Mortar going to shoot at the ghosts of the remains of the skeletons there. Here comes the Hog to pull this Phoenix backwards. Mortar does kill the cage, and it does lock on the tower here. Maybe Wallace will defend here. Oh, he tries to defend both sides there, getting a little bit greedy. If he could have defended just the mortar there and maybe let the goblins get some damage, I think it would have been a good play. Good ice spear at the bridge, though. Gonna get a nice guard connection. And Pablo with the golem in the back! Wow, the decks from Pablo here are insane. Goblin Cage, Golem, Skeleton King. I am fascinated. He just lets this tower go down to the Mighty Miner. The Mighty Miner ability pops here. Skeleton King ability was able to push that off the tower, though. Oh, man. And the guards plus mortar just cleaned up everything. Pablo has got to be feeling a little bit of a regret here about going with the golem in the single elixir. He's definitely got a pretty decent matchup here, I'd say. But so far, he's kind of choking it. Just going with that golem way too early here. Gotta wait to double elixir versus a deck like this, versus any Mighty Miner deck. Golem on the back once again. 38 seconds left, though. That's not enough time to get the Golem to the tower. Golem, one of the most slow units in Clash Royale. Goblins do defend here quite well. Mortars on the defense once again. Phoenix on the guards here. Law gonna go push his Golem backwards, though, and looks like these air units might be going in front. Nope, Golem does take the aggro. Lion's gonna drop down here. Tornado here as well to try and kill these archers. Second mortar is here, and it's locked in the tower, though. Only 6 seconds left to survive, and that is more than enough time for Wallace to take game 2, forcing this best of 3 all the way to the game 3 here. Wow, I mean, I'm just excited to see what deck Pablo is going to use game 3. First game, we saw him use Mega Knight, Balloon, Miner, Arrows. Second game, we see Golem, Goblin Cage, Skeleton King, Goblins. What a crazy deck. Wallace sticking pretty close to the comfort with the Hog Earthquake. And also, what did he play in the first match? He played Goblin Hunt Graveyard, yeah. So I would not be surprised to see Wallace use a Royal Giant for the last game. And maybe we'll see... No, Pablo can't use Electro Giant because he already has Tornado used. I don't know. Maybe we'll see like a Goblin Giant Sparky. I would not be surprised to see a Goblin Giant Sparky or something from Pablo. Just based on these first 2 crazy decks that we've seen. Something like that's definitely something I could see happening. Whew. All right, guys. Game 3 is going to be starting up shortly. Remember, it is duels formatting. So when we're talking about the game 3 decks, none of the cards can be repeated. If you guys are enjoying the stream, you're enjoying the content, drop a follow. I stream tournaments like this all the time. I also post daily YouTube videos trying to teach you guys how to get better at Clash Royale, and also gameplay videos with the same idea to try and show gameplay, top ladder content, so that you guys can get better at decks like Splash Shard, Electro Giant, Royal Giant. Those are the decks I've been using lately. Also, remember to subscribe, guys. Remember to subscribe. Turn those notifications on. Go check out my most recent video. It is a Ultimate Tornado King Tower Activations Guide. So you guys can learn everything to know about Tornado in my most recent video. It's only 5 minutes long. Go check it out. He nodded because you said subscribe? Probably. Want to stream on Twitch? We're just streaming on YouTube today. Is Surge huge or Family Guy is small? Surgical Goblin is huge. Surgical Goblin is he's pretty tall. He's pretty big. I used to live with Surgical Goblin back in the day when I was on Team Liquid with him. Season 1. Guys, I'm new in Clash Royale. Can you guys give me some tips? Watch the stream, learn a lot. These are one of the best players playing right now. That's what happens when your coach is Surge. There's no way this man just said that. Oh my. All right, we're hopping in, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Once again, guys, drop a subscribe. You guys are enjoying the content. Also, remember to use my creator code. I actually have a creator code. It's just my name, JuicyJ. Creator code JuicyJ. Use that code in all Supercell games. It works in Clash Royale, A-Day, Clash of Clans, Brawl Stars, all that stuff. All right, here we go. Let's hop into it, though. We got Wallace at the bottom. This is game 3, guys. Whoever wins this match will continue on in this $15,000 tourney. Whoever loses is going to be out. Wallace with the giant skeleton plus Mother Witch plus Ghost. This could be Roll Hogs or Roll a Giant, guys. It could be either. Pablo at the top here with a very strange deck. E-Barbs, EQ, Skeleton Army. I honestly do not know what to say at this point. Like, what is that deck, bro? E-Barbs, Heal Spear, Archer Queen with Skarmy Bats, EQ Log. I am just so confused. This has got to be the craziest deck I've ever seen. I'm just interested to see his win condition. There it is. He's got Royal Hogs as well. What are we talking about here, boys? What is happening? Wallace with a massive counter push here. This might be game over already. Lord Pablo just does not have the facilities in his deck to deal with something like this. He does go for a Skarmy, and Wallace doesn't have the arrows or enough elixir for the arrows, so he will survive for another day. Arrows and everything gonna drop on the defense here. Earthquake plus Log will kill these Zappies here if Pablo wants to go for it. He's the bridge from Pablo here. Not going to get much damage done here compared to this massive counter push. And I'm going to be real, guys. I just don't know if Pablo's going to be able to defend this. He also missed his log, by the way, on the Mother Witch. Yeah, he just lost, I think. I think that giant skeleton's in the tower. Yep. Yeah, you can't be missing a log like that. He missed the log in the Mother Witch, which made it so the defense was much more awkward, and that's what allowed the giant skeleton to connect. Mirrored Ghost on the defense actually pretty smart here. Arrows as well. Just putting in the work. Earthquake, definitely not going to do the job. And here comes the last round of Piggies here. Lord Pablo out of elixir. Skarmy's doing his best. It does not matter, though. There is 2 ghosts splashing away. And that's going to be a very nice reverse sweep from Wallace. Preventing the upset. Taking the victory. GG's to Wallace. He's going to continue on here in this $15,000 tournament. Securing another $500 here. Doubling his money by getting into the semifinals. GG's all around, boys. GG's. Here's a quick update. Looking at the bracket here. Wallace did take the W. Next upcoming match, guys, we got Lucas versus Nico. Who do you guys think is gonna win this? Type 1 in chat for Lucas, type 2 in chat for Nico. I don't really know much about Nico, but I do know that the last DreamHack tournament that was happening for Clash Royale was at the very end of last year, and Lucas actually won the whole thing. So, you know, Lucas maybe not very confident when it comes to the stage experience or just generally gets pretty nervous. But I think he's starting to kind of, what's the word? Overcome that obstacle. Like I said, being able to win the previous tournament here. We got a lot of ones in the chat. I see a couple of number 2s as well. I'm excited to see the match. Yo, what's up, Carson? Good to see you in the chat. If you guys got any questions about the tournament or Clash Royale, if you guys are new to Clash Royale, or maybe you're just new to the competitive scene for Clash Royale, drop in the chat right now. I'm going to be answering some questions here. Will matches be done today? All matches? I believe all matches are going to be completed today. I want to get into the tournaments. I believe it was an open qualifier, so I mean, gotta look at stuff like that, you know. Follow Clash Royale Esports on Twitter. Be updated on the tournaments like that. Can I add you on Clash? Yes, all my YouTube members get added onto my friends list, guys. So you're gonna basically want to join my Discord, !Discord in the chat, and then connect your YouTube account to Discord, and you should be able to send your Supercell link into the sub chat I have on Discord. I'll be able to add you that way. I consider myself a casual player, 7200 right now, Master 2, but I'm having trouble getting further past that. Make sure to practice. Grand challenges are great for practice and maxing your account, man. Also use Royale API to find good decks. RoyaleAPI.com, best information website for Clash, guys. Wow, we are hopping straight into it, guys. Holy. Lucas versus Nico, game 1. I'm loving the speed of the games today. If you guys are enjoying the content, drop a subscribe on the YouTube channel right now. Also, remember to use my creator code JuicyJ. We got Nico at the top here with a Roll Giant quick cycle deck. We got Lucas at the bottom. Maybe a similar deck. Lightning going to be dropping down from Nico here. Ghost in the back from Nico as well. All right. Sorry, I'm good. I just had to fix something really quick. Wow, Ghost connects 2 shots here. Lucas, very poorly placed Fisherman. That could mean a huge difference later in this match. That could literally mean make or break for this game. RG's the bridge here, though. Very aggressive play. And the Fish Boy is just distracted by the opposing Fish Boy. All of a sudden, Lucas is fine here. He's up so much damage. Nico pretty low on elixir generally as well. Biggest difference in the matchup, guys, is the Monk here. Lucas got the Monk and Nico has the Ghost. I think that honestly gives Lucas a slight advantage here. The Monk ability going to be a great tank for the RGs here. Basically guaranteed connections. There's not really a great way for Nico to stop that at all. The other difference here is that Nico does have a much quicker cycle, though. He's got skeletons instead of the Hunter. So maybe the quicker cycle can also play a role to allow Nico to have a chance to win this one. Nico getting a very nice amount of damage here. And he cleans up the counter push with the Earthquake plus Log. Look at the elixir disparity here, though. Lucas up about 7 elixir, going for the RG in the back. Let's see if he can build up a push to counteract the damage deficit he has right now. Hunter here as well. Another lightning down from Nico. And all of a sudden, that elixir advantage is kind of just obsolete as the Phoenix just wipes out this RG. Fascinating. Hunter on the defense, Log as well. Hunter does get pulled in. Monk does push the RG back before he can get the hit, though. Lucas needs to be aggressive with the RGs. There it is. RG at the bridge. Phoenix is going to be tanking a bit here. Monk on the right is no slouch either. Needs some nice damage on the tower as well, distracting that Fisherman. And RG in the tower, bring this tower down to 882. And Lucas has the tower damage lead for the first time this match. Or not the first time, that was a lie. You guys get it though. RG, E-Spirit Bridge, Skeletons as well. Monk on the defense. RG does get a shot though before the Monk can push this back. This egg is going to be a respawned egg. I think that's a bad Fisherman. Look at this Fisherman. Pulls the Monk in range of the tower. Now its ability is going to tank for absolutely everything. Log is going to come through. RG does get the shot though. Hunter on the right as well, getting some mad damage on the tower before the Fisherman can pull it in. Ghost getting some nice damage to the right. Lightning going to drop. Ghost gets another shot. That's lightning range. All of a sudden, the left side tower for Nico. Up so much. Hunter connects. The E-Spear was late. Doesn't get the second shot. Here comes the RG. The bridge. Fisherman predicts it. Skeletons as well. And Nico's back to Lightning. Lightning's going to drop right now. This is going to be GG's. RG not able to get back to the tower for the shots. What a roller coaster of emotions in that match. But Nico going to barely come out on top using his quick cycle, as we talked about earlier, to get back to those Lightnings and secure the W. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That match was ridiculous. A bit of a mirror matchup. Definitely some differences there. I think the biggest thing there was Lucas's just small mistakes here and there. Taking some damage on the right versus the Ghost. Taking some damage from the Ghost on the left. Maybe giving too much lightning value here and there. But also never really getting that Monk RG push that he needed to. When he was up that massive amount of elixir, he probably should have realized it and just gone RG at the bridge. That's my quick breakdown for the match there. Kind of explain why what happened. But enough of that. We're already into game 2. Quick shout out to Tori, Rob, Rooney, Sambo, Zan, Aid, Carson, Joseph, Oliver. Thank you guys so much. All of you subscribing to the YouTube channel. Make sure to drop a sub. Turn your notifications to all notifications right now. I post videos almost daily, and we host tournaments like this on my channel as well. So if you guys are enjoying the content, drop that sub right now. Also remember using my creator code. All right, here we go. Lucas at the bottom with the Skeleton King, Goblin Hunt, Minion Horde, Miner spam deck. Most likely using Mirror in his deck as well. Nico almost matching his opponent's spam deck with his own deck as well. The Mortar, Miner, Skeleton King spam. So it's a spam mirror matchup. Lucas winning by an astronomical amount already. Why did you not defend that? Oh my god. What? What? All Nico had, like, I don't even know, man. What did we just witness? That was ridiculous. Lucas might have already just won this game with one Skeleton King ability and Nico just not defending it. He had the elixir in hand. Maybe he realized that he had to save his elixir, or else the elixir advantage would just be too great. But I mean, either way, it's just a terrible situation. Not to mention Lucas, like I said, having the mirror here, going for a mirror Goblin Hunt. Oh my god. And Lucas also able to catch the Miner here as well. I think the other thing to mention here is just the fact that Lucas's spam kind of out spams Nico's spam, if that makes sense. And Nico only having an arrows for his spell. Arrow's gonna be going down here, but he literally just missed the Sphere Goblins. You know, Nico did take game 1 here in this best of 3, but it's looking like game 2 is gonna be going to Lucas here, as he goes for another round of mirrored Goblin Hunts. Maya does connect on this Goblin Hunt this time. Cannon is doing his best to clean up all of these skeleton or spear goblins, but the swarm is just unrelenting. And here comes the Miner Minion Horde at the bridge as well, with the arrows out of cycle. 3 arrows gonna try and drop on the skeleton army. Skarmy's doing his very best. It's honestly a defense that I did not think was possible. Well played to Nico, just barely holding on here with his tower HP. Time machine on the counter, but is going to get cleaned up by this Goblin gang. Here comes a cannon car at the bridge here. Interesting play. Time machine on the defense over here. Are we going to see a second Skeleton King ability right now? Oh, he does not get the second Skeleton King ability off. Minion Horde at the bridge. Arrows does clean that up. If Nico comes back and win this game, I would be so surprised. Yeah, here comes the mirrored minion horde. No arrows in cycle. Miner on the back of the tower. Pankar's doing his best. 3 arrows hit some of the skeleton army, though. Not to mention just the tower here. And that is going to be GG's. Lucas taking game 2 here pretty convincingly. With a very nice deck choice. Alright, guys. I asked you at the start of the best of 3. And most of you guys picked Lucas. But now we're hopping in to the game 3. It's 1-1. Lucas, I believe, has Royal Giants. Yeah, Royal Giants and Goblin and Miner out, so he can't use those cards anymore. Nico has Royal Giants, Phoenix as well, plus no more Miner, no more Mortar, no more arrows from either players. Who do you guys got? Type 1 in chat for Lucas, type 2 in chat for Nico. I mean, my gut says I want to go for Lucas here. Just based off the last gameplay from Nico there. Obviously, the matchup was very difficult. But at the same time, I feel like he made a lot of mistakes, right? I'm not sure. As we wait for game 3 to start up, guys, make sure you guys drop a sub on the channel. I know I've been saying a lot, but I just got to remind you. Shout out to Ooze and Spoo and Daniel and Jovan for dropping the subs recently. Also, remember to use credit code JuicyJ. You can use my code for Clash Royale, but also for all other Supercell games. Next match, game 3, Lucas versus Nico. Anything could happen. It is best of 3. This is going to be game 3, and whoever loses is out of the tournament, guys. Whoever wins is going to double their money from 500 euros to 1,000 euros, and also give themselves a chance to continue on the tournament to get that 7,500 euro grand prize. Love from India. Yo, what's up, Sagnik? It's so much better having Juice instead. Oh, nope. Not gonna read that. Please don't be talking bad about other creators, guys. Gonna get banned. I used the code. Keep it up, bro. Thank you so much, bro. All right, we're hopping in, guys. Game 3. You guys excited? I'm excited. You guys excited? I'm excited. Let's go. Nico with the Golden Knight, maybe E-Giant. Lucas with the Inferno Drag, also maybe E-Giants. Tornado plus dash here. Gonna try and clean up these units. Here comes the drill. So Nico not using E-Giant. It's gonna be Magic Archer, Drill, Nado. Lucas is using E-Giant though. So I was right about one of them. E-Giant Bomber. Here comes the E-Giant at the bridge. He's got Electwiz and Zappies. Really good deck pick here. If you guys don't know, Electwiz and Zappies are really good versus E-Giant because the E-Giant cannot reflect things while he's being stunned. That's why this counter push is going to be so healthy here. Barbarrel here is in time. Golden Knight dash does get stunned though. Lucas shaking his head here, getting kind of scammed here, I'd say. One of the most annoying interactions in the game, really. Let's see if he goes for the tornado here. Oh! He goes for the tornado, but he has misplaced it. He plays a 1-tile too far low, and he takes a mini pack of shots. Not to mention the mini pack of being a huge counter to the E-Giant as well. Guys, don't place your tornadoes like that. Watch my most recent YouTube video, 5-minute King Tower activations guide. Learn how to place your tornadoes versus all cards in the game for those King Tower activations. Really good prediction. Gold Knight at the bridge here. Dash here, not gonna get the tower though. It's gonna take a miracle for Lucas to come back to win this match. If there's anyone that can do it, it's definitely him though. Here comes the E-Giants. Mini Pack is gonna drop down. Here comes the Zappies as well. Berry plus Tornado, really good combo to try and wipe everything out here, and it does just that. Magic Archer in defense. Gold Knight at the bridge. Gold Knight dash. Wait! The Gold Knight dash gets to the tower here. Electro is doing his best, but the Gold Knight is on the tower. Wow, if Lucas wins this game, I'm going to be so impressed. This matchup is so bad for him. Oh, he plays the E-Giant too late, though. The Goblin gets 20 million stabs. This is going to be really tough. Free Barb Barrel does not help out. Gold Knight Dash does happen this time to help kill these Zappies. Gauge on the defense. Here comes the drill. Barb Barrel onto this, but now he doesn't have Barb Barrel in cycle for this Electro, for this E-Giant. Magic Archer Bridge, not the best Magic Archer I've ever seen. It does go down. Inferno Drag, a little bit of a wasted Inferno Drag. Tornado here pulls the Electro straight in. Gold Knight the bridge here. Goblin Brawl is putting in the work. Bury the bridge as well. Dash gets the tower. Barb Barrel adds pressure. Minipack is trying his best, but the E-Giant's locked on. Gold Knight in the defense. And that's game. Lucas with the comeback versus a hard counter. And he takes it no matter what. He runs off the screen with a fist bump. GG's. Oh my God. Lucas is your victor, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? How did he win that matchup? How? Inferno Drag E-Giant versus Zappies. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Plus a building. Plus the Zappies. I don't even know what to say. Only thing I can say is Lucas advances here, taking out Nico, getting to the semifinals. We have 4 players left, guys. We are going to be going over every single match today. So stay tuned. Consider subscribing. Exclamation point bracket in the chat, guys, if you guys want to check out the bracket for yourselves here, if you guys missed it. But I'll just give you a quick rundown once again. Next upcoming 2 matches, guys, are the semifinals. We got Surgical Goblin versus Muhammad Light. And we got Wallace versus Lucas. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Can you believe it? Can you believe Lucas won that matchup? That was ridiculous. Woo! Love Jay Commentary. Gets so intense. I love it. Let's go, Matt. If you guys got any questions about the tournament, drop in the chat right now. I'll answer anything as we wait for this next round for the semifinals to come out. I'm super excited to see these upcoming matches, guys. These are all of the players I wanted to see. We got Surgical Goblin versus Muhammad Light, the 2022 world champion going against the 2019 world champion. We got Wallace versus Lucas. 2 amazing players, probably 2 top 5, maybe top 10 players for skill level in Clash Royale right now. Who's Muhammad Light? Muhammad Light is the #1 best Clash Royale player in the entire world, maybe even of all time. He has won every single tournament that he has been in this year so far, including the qualifiers for the World Finals. He's won 3 of them. He's qualified for the World Finals 3 times, basically making it so that the second place player is getting the golden tickets every single month so far. Never happened before, and he did it all the way back to back, winning $16,000 every single time. I think that Muhammad Light's prize winnings last year was over $500,000, and his prize winnings this year already is probably what, like, it's got to be over 60 grand already. Probably over 60 grand, maybe over 70 grand already this year. Please shout out my little cousin, Elber. Shout out to Elber. Imagine Surge takes down Muhammad. Could happen. Yo, can I get some love in the chat for Indominus Derp with a $5 super chat? Guys, I do not get paid for these castings. I do not get paid for these castings at all. And I have the ads turned off so that you guys can watch them all the way through without any interruptions. So can I get some love in the chat for Indominus? It does mean a lot, man. I appreciate that. He says nerf Electro Giant. You know, Electro Giant's a very strong card, man. Honestly, a nerf could be... It could be needed, man. All right, boys. Here we go. Muhammad Light versus Surgical Goblin. Game 1. If you guys don't have the money to send any super chats or become a YouTube member, I always add all my YouTube members on my friends list, by the way, guys. To support me, like, monetarily, it's all good. All I ask is just subscribe, turn the notifications on. It's completely free. You can always change your mind. You can also use my creator code in Clash Royale. Also helps out as well. It's just my name, JuicyJ. Anyways, let's hop into it. We got what looks to be a Graveyard Mirror matchup to start this one off. 2 world champs in a mirror matchup for Graveyard. I'm very excited. Muhammad Light with an Archer's variation, though. Archer's going to be very good on defense versus the Graveyard. He's got a Goblin Hunt as well. Surge going for the poison on the Goblin Hunt here. Rascal not able to get any connection here. We got Ares. Ares, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, bro. I appreciate that. Okay, Phoenix on Phoenix here. Let's see. It's an interesting matchup so far. I mean, Surgical Goblin kind of got the standard boost yard deck with the Goblin Hunt Graveyard, Skelly King Rascals. Muhammad Light, a little bit of a different story here. Using the Archers instead of the Rascals. And we haven't seen his last 3 cards as well. It could be a variety of different things, really. His small spell could be arrows or Barbarian Barrel. Arrows would definitely be useful there. They are arrows going to drop down, clean up the Rascals. Whereas the Barb Barrel is not as useful versus the Rascals. Because when you use them like low on defense, the Barb Barrel will not reach, obviously. Poison comes out from both players here. Really weird poison from Surge, though. Because now he doesn't have the poison for that Goblin Hunt, right? Here comes the Goblins from Surgical. So it looks like it's basically a mirror matchup. Now that we've seen more cards, it's just a mirror matchup. Muhammad Light has Archers instead of Goblins, though, which kind of helps him in that mirror matchup. And he also has the Arrows, though, which also help versus Rascals quite a bit. Good poison value from Surge here. Skelly King ability is going to get completely filled up from all of those lost souls. Barbell can come through, missing the Archers here. Phoenix on the defense. Phoenix not able to respawn to the Rascal. Here comes the Graveyard from Muhammad Light. These skeletons are swarming everywhere. We got the Rascals dropping down. It's getting pretty intense. Oh my god, we got Tim! Tim with a $20 super chat. Love the chat for Tim. W the chat for Tim, boys. All right, I digress. Thank you so much for that super chat, though. We got to get back to the gameplay. Graveyard, Barbara left inside. Goblin on the defense here. Archers are stuck defending the Skeleton King on the right-hand side. Skeleton King does a pretty good job of defending the Graveyard here because of a not-so-perfect placement of the Graveyard there from Surge. Regarding getting a little bit of chip. Needs the bridge from both players. Surgical Goblin's Phoenix does die, though. Skeleton King ability going to drop to try and kill that opposing Phoenix egg. Poison dropping on absolutely everything, though. And here comes the Rascal's Graveyard in the opposite lane. No, he fakes it. He doesn't go for Rascal's Graveyard. He just goes regular, just Rascals at the bridge to try and make Surge panic, potentially. It's an interesting play, and he decides to go for the poison. This is something we'll see Muhammad Light do a lot. Is he'll just, like, when he's in a damage lead, he will be very passive. And that's what he's doing right now. He's poison cycling onto the Goblin Huts. And he's being very passive with his win conditions here. It is triple elixir, though. Graveyard going to be going down from Surgical Goblin, and here comes the Graveyard from Muhammad Light. Goblins on the defense versus the Graveyard. Should be clean up pretty well, but that's what the arrows are for. Arrows going to clean up those Goblins almost immediately. Muhammad Light has 2 Goblin Huts down versus Surge's 1, and he goes for the poison on that as well. I honestly think that is the key to a matchup like this. You have to poison the Goblin Hut and use your Archers or Goblins on defense versus the Graveyard. Here comes the poison on the Archers here, Surge trying to get some chip damage in. Rascal at the bridge. Does connect on the tower for 1 shot, and is going to lock on again. He does go for the free arrows and the Goblins, but it's not in time. Rascal's on the defense here. Muhammad Light is kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of just a masterclass right now. He's just up damage on both sides here. Surgical Goblin has 1 last chance effort here to get a Graveyard connection or Skeleton King ability connection on the left, but it's not going to be enough. Muhammad Light smiles. He's all smiles, taking game 1 very easily here. Just a slight advantage here with the arrows and the Archers putting in some massive work. I don't know. Nothing else to be said there. GG's. All right, guys. Quick reminder. It is duels formatting. So none of those cards either player used in that game 1 can be repeated. I think I'm trying to think of who that affects more here. Honestly, I feel like that affects Surgical a little bit more just because the Barbarian Barrel is going to be out for him, right? The Barbarian and the Goblins. Goblins are so OP and they're used in a variety of different decks. Whereas Muhammad Light, for example, the spells he has available is much more versatile. He has the Barbro, the Log, so he can use both of those for game 2 and game 3 if he needs to. And not to mention those goblins. Goblins can be so good in quick cycle decks, as well as just maybe RG/control decks as well. All right, guys, who do you guys got for game 2? Do you think Muhammad Light is going to take the 2-0 sweep, or do you think Surgical Goblin is going to force the game 3 here? Type 1 in chat for Mo, type 2 in chat for Surge. Are these the finals? This is the semifinals right now. But we are going to be going over the entire bracket here, guys. We are going to be seeing who is going to get that 7,500 grand prize, and as well as the bragging rights of being the DreamHack champion here for Clash Royale. He was laughing while destroying his opponent. Was he? I wasn't looking at the face cam. Chat, was Muhammad Light laughing that whole time? A lot of ones in the chat here. While we wait for game 2, guys, consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free. You can always change your minds. I do streams like this all the time where we cast high-level Clash Royale events. Also, go check out my most recent YouTube videos. I post videos almost daily. My most recent video is a very high-quality, high-edited video. It's a 5-minute video going over every single King Tower activation in the game for Tornado. So it's an ultimate Tornado King Tower activation guide. Go check that out. Quick look at the stage here, guys. We got Surgical Goblin and his coach here talking through, trying to figure out what deck he's going to bring out here for game 2. Muhammad Light going to be back home here. He wasn't able to make it for the live finals here because of some travel/visa issues, I believe. But he is going to be at home talking with his coach, Ajibas, as well. Honestly, guys, the coaches matter a lot more than you might realize here, especially with the out-of-game duels formatting. When I say out-of-game duels formatting, I mean that there is an in-game duels formatting where you pre-select 4 decks with all different cards. But this is out of games, which means you can actually change your decks based off what cards your opponent has used. So as long as your deck doesn't repeat any card that you used previously, you're good to go. That's why there's a little bit more time between matches, but there's a lot more strategy and competitive integrity with this format. It makes it so that the deck picks and the strategy within the gameplay matters a lot more, because you know which cards your opponent has used previously, and you can make choices based off of that. Anyways, let's hop straight into it. We got Surgical Goblin using Mega Knight Wall Breakers versus Mo. Probably going to some Hog EQ here. Yeah, gonna be a Hog Earthquake deck here. Or Mo with the Archer Queen, the Guard, and the Ice Spirit. Prince dropping from Surge here. Are we gonna see a Mega Knight here on the Archer Queen as well? There it is. Log here does a really good job here of stopping that Prince charge. Queen does take that Prince down to 1 HP. Giant Skill gonna drop on the defense. Very well played. We got a $1.50 super chat coming in from I believe, I don't know, is that Chinese or Japanese characters? Thank you either way, man. Does Riley or Ian fight in this tournament? No, they did not qualify. Okay, wait, I just realized I was completely wrong. Muhammad Light is using Drill. He's using the Drill version instead of the Hog Earthquake. So he's going to have Drill Fireball instead of Hog Earthquake here. Muhammad Light was actually the one who created this deck a few months ago. It's definitely not great in the meta. And this is a good example of why. Surgical Goblin is coach getting a rare W versus Muhammad Light and Jibas as his coach here. This is a fantastic matchup for Surgical. He has arrows for guards. He has Ghost and Mega Knight for the Drill. Only thing that Mo really has to get value here is the Archer Queen. Even then, though, the Mega Knight gets pretty good value versus that. Mega Knight and Prince on the defense here. Log gonna stop that Prince charge before it connects to the Giant Skelly. Give this Giant Skelly more time to help damage everything down. Here comes the Miner on one side. Archer Queen ability plus the Archer. Wow, did you guys see that Ice Spirit? The Ice Spirit on the Prince there stopped the Prince charge to allow that Queen to stay alive. Of course, have more elixir. Very nice, going to drop on the defense to the right. Here comes another drill with the 3-card cycle, though. And Surgical Goblin does not have the Ghost back in cycle or the Mega Knight. So Mom Light doing a great job of out-cycling here against a nice Goblin connection, taking the damage lead. Giant Skelly completely wipes out the Mega Knight as well. Here comes the Miner, the counter push of Wall Breakers off the lane. Ice Spirit does pull in that Prince. Law gonna drop late here. One Wall Breaker does connect. Queen's doing his best. Does he have a way to stop this Prince? Yes, he does go for the guards. Wow. Very hard matchup, but Mo Light making it look pretty even right now with this gameplay. Archer Queen ability gonna help DPS everything down. Giant Skelly as well. Miners in the back of the tower clean everything up though. Ice Spirit freezing up this Inferno Drag to try and get this Archer Queen to be able to take this Inferno Drag out for the counter push. Guards are gonna come down late. Arrows on absolutely everything. Archer Queen just gonna die here. Mo doesn't decide to use the ability. It's not necessary. He doesn't do much for him there. Mo setting up another buried tower. Going for the Giant Skelly in the back. Here comes another Mega Knight push. Mo needs to hunker down the defense here. I'm still very interested to see what spell Muhammad's using. I mean, I would assume it's Fireball, but he hasn't used it yet. It's really not impossible for Mo to win this. Because he has the Fireball. There it goes. Fireball cycle. It's going to be a great way for Mo to kind of get some damage in. Here comes the Giant Skelly at the bridge with the drill as well. Ghost is on the defense versus this drill. Mega Knight on the defense over here. Fireball pushes that Ghost away though. The Goblin is connecting. Arch Queen ability cleaning up everything on the Mega Knight. Here comes the Prince of the bridge. No Arch Queen ability in cycle, so it is going to go down. This is a massive counter push here. Guards up high here. Takes for the Miner. Is going to get targeted here by the Bomb Tower and the Tower. And that is a dead Prince as well. Giant Skelly in the back here. Surge kind of getting outplayed right now. Drill to pressure with 2 drill counters out of cycle. Bomb towers clean up everything here along with the guards. Inferno Drag does get frozen by the Ice Sphere. Comes another Miner. Archer Queen down low. Gonna get the King Tower activation. Log trying to stop these wall breakers, but the tower's distracted, forcing on that bomb tower. But here comes the massive push on the right hand side. Giant Skelly trying to DPS everything down. Really good arrows, or sorry, guards here as well. Miner arrows coming in, trying to get the damage he needs. Log, bomb tower. Will the Fireball come in? There's the Fireball. Wall breakers don't connect. And Muhammad Light getting the massive upset in the matchup. Taking the 2-0 sweep versus Surgical Goblin. I don't know how he did it, but he did. I'm mind blown. That is ridiculous. That should not be possible. But he's done it again, boys. Making the impossible possible. Taking the victory here versus a double drill counter plus arrows for guards. I mean, I don't know. It was crazy to watch. Maybe the matchup isn't as crazy as I thought in Surgical's favor, just because the Archer Queen does get pretty immaculate value, especially when you're playing at the caliber that Mo was playing there, protecting his queen perfectly. But I mean, I just don't even know. Like, it's just crazy to see something like that happen. Sorry, let me, I'm just in awe here. I'm just in awe. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling pretty lightheaded by screaming here. I didn't eat anything. I'm going to grab a granola bar really quick before this next match starts. While I'm gone, make sure you guys drop a sub, use code JuicyJ, and turn those noties on. Go check out my new YouTube video. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. I got some leftover pizza. Pizza for breakfast. Oh, chat. I am so sore. I started going to the gym this week. It was leg day yesterday. Honestly, my legs honestly feel okay, but my back just hurts from the squatting. It's all the like pressure on my spine. All right, boys, we're hopping in. The second matches of the semifinals. Whoever wins this is going to be matching up against Muhammad Light in the grand finals for this tournament. Lucas versus Wallace. It'll be a good one no matter what. We'll see how it goes. We got Lucas at the top of your screen with most likely an Electro Giant deck here. Wallace at the bottom here with the Archers, the Goblins, the Ice Spear, a very quick Psycho deck. It could be anything. Could be Hog, could be Drill, could be Miner deck, could be a Mortar deck. Overall, you know, this matchup is very interesting. Overall, quick Psycho decks do a pretty good job versus stuff like this. Especially the Mortar. Mortar can be the best counter for Electro Giant in the entire game. On the other hand, though, if Lucas does have the Golden Knight, which most likely he will be able to get some nice connections with the Golden Knight versus the Goblins and the Archers. Surely, I mean, it's kind of impossible, kind of inevitable. Like, that will probably happen at some point. It's possible if Wallace plays absolutely perfect with his Mighty Miner abilities and his like micro to stop it, but I would say very improbable. Another Electro Giant coming down the lane. Wallace has got the Mortar on lock, ready to go. I see a couple people in the chat saying this is the match for second place because like guarantees is the victor. I honestly, you know, I understand where you guys are coming from, but I think both of these players have the capabilities to beat Muhammad Light. Obviously, very improbable. You know, he's just so good, but it is definitely possible. E-Giant in the back here for the Archers. Mighty Miner ability going to clean up the Phoenix and the Bomber there. Archers on the right here going to clean up the rest of this Phoenix. Wallace goes for the Earthquake, so he's finally kind of shown his win condition. Looks like we are going to be seeing Hog Rider as the win condition here, and not Miner. Here comes another E-Giant in the bridge here. Golden Knight dash here as well. Pushes this forward, and the Golden Knight gets the tower here. Perfect plays from Lucas. Mortar is doing a good job of defending, and Wallace is still up quite a bit of damage. Oh my god, no way. Mortar, huge connection there. Somehow getting to the tower despite the cage, the Brawler, and that Bomber there. And the tower is going to be below 2k HP. The later in the match, though, I would say the higher chance Lucas has to maybe get some damage. Really good Ice Spirit there, just basically preventing the Gold Knight from pushing the E-Giant forward any further. Tornado does not kill the E-Giant, and here comes the Hog plus PEQ with the Tornado out of cycle. Not able to get a hit. Log gonna come out from Wallace, clean up that Phoenix egg. The biggest thing Lucas has to do in order to win this match is to go for the E-Giants, go for the Golden Knight, but not use the early dash. He goes for the early dash so far. Like, that's what he's done. But he needs to wait on the dash and get some sort of tornado connection versus, like, the Archers and the Goblins. Golden Knight bridge like that is not going to do the trick. Earthquake cycle from Wallace here, just chipping away here and setting up for defense. Lightning cycle from Lucas is smart here, just to try and keep wiping those mortars off the board. These Archers are getting so much value, though. Here comes another E-Giant. Wallace has another mortar in cycle, though. Double Phoenix on the board. Archer's down low. Here comes the Gold Knight. Can he get this Gold Knight to the tower? That's the question. The Gold Knight will not get to the tower here. The Tornado is placed too far away. Phoenix does not get a hit. Archers are cleaning everything. Log is perfect. This was an absolute masterclass from Wallace in this game. Finishing out with an anti-earthquake placement of the mortar. Like I said, the only way Lucas was going to win this matchup is with a good Gold Knight NATO dash to the tower. He was not able to make that happen though. Wallace splitting his cards up, spreading them out, keeping them away from the tower. And it takes a very nice win. That's game 1 down, guys. Wallace takes game 1 versus Lucas here. He's 1 game away from meeting Muhammad Light into the grand finals. What do you guys think? Do you think Lucas can come back? Or do you think Wallace just takes a 2-0 sweep? Type 1 in chat for Wallace. Type 2 in chat for Lucas right now. While waiting for the second game, guys, drop a sub. It's completely free to subscribe to my channel. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. We're very close. Where are we at right now? I just got to quickly look. How many subs do we have on the channel right now, guys? We are almost to 90K, boys. We're less than 200 away from 90K. Drop a sub right now. If you guys haven't subbed yet, do it. It's completely free. You guys will not be disappointed in the content. If you guys like Clash Royale stuff anyways, you will not be disappointed in the content I post almost daily. A lot of ones in the chat for Wallace here. I respect it. I think Lucas can come back, but it definitely will be difficult. All right, so let's think about like what decks we're gonna be thinking or seeing here. So Lucas used E-Giant already, and Wallace used like Log. He used basically all the good quick cycle cards, including Mortar, Goblins, Ice Spirit. I mean, Wallace probably gonna go to roll a Giant game 2. That's kind of his comfort. I could also see him using Graveyard. He's been using some Boost Yard lately with the Goblin Huts, Graveyard, Skelly King, all that. Lucas, on the other hand, he's got E-Giant out. I would probably assume he's going to go to either Roll Giant. I know he said in an interview that I watched that Roll Giant was his most comfortable deck. He feels like he can win it with that deck no matter what. Quick Cycle is also an option, like I said. Could be Hog, Miner, Drill, a bunch of different things. All right, here we go. Lucas starting the game off with the guards in the back. Maybe Hog Earthquake here. There's the Hog coming in hot. Let's see what Wallace has got here. A Fisherman, maybe. There it is. Fisherman looking for the King Tower Activation here. So looks like I was pretty on the money with the prediction here, guys. Skelly King RG from Wallace versus Lucas, going to be with a Quick Cycle Hog Rider. Pretty kind of trendy Hog Rider deck lately with the guards version. Alrighty. Let's see. Archer Queen in the back from Lucas. Both of these players kind of just like probing here, trying to see if each other will make a mistake in the single elixir. Once we get into double elixir, we're going to see Wallace start to play some RGs, and Lucas get more aggressive with these Hog Riders as well. Hog Rider connects here, and Lucas does take the damage lead. Ice Spirit defends the Fish Boy quite well. Skelly King in the back. Giant Skelly in the back here from Lucas. Set up for some defense. There's still 2 cards we haven't seen from Wallace. There's going to be his RG, there it is, and his big spell. Honestly, the Fireball versus Lightning here matters a lot. If he has the Lightning, he's going to be in a very good situation to break through versus the Archer Queen. But looks like he does not have the Lightning, because if he had it, he would have played it. So most likely going to be a Fireball. Interesting. Mother Witch actually locked onto the Archer Queen here. Gonna spawn a pig. Fisherman gonna pull this in. Guards at the bridge. Gonna take that out quite well. And then another Mother Witch on the board. Earthquake Log does fully kill the Mother Witch though. And the giant Skelly Bomb going to clean up the piggy that she spawned. And there goes the fireball from Wallace. Wallace is in the damage lead by quite a bit right now. One of the best Royal Giant players in the world, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Good Barbara here, trying to force out that Queen ability or take her out. She does survive. Anti-Earthquake Tombstone placing here. Fisher Boy as well, just to make sure. Mother Witch to help DPS. Fisher Boy does pull once again. Another giant skeleton on the defense. Lucas needs to cycle back to something. This push is just immaculate. Wow. Bomb Tower doing its best, but it's not splash on everything. And the RG's locking the tower, guys, for massive damage. Here comes the Hog Rider of the bridge. Anti-Earthquake Tombstone placement once again, and a Fish Boy down. Walsh has just got such good responses for these Hog Riders with a building and a Fish Boy to pull. Not to mention the Zappies for the stun and the Skeleton King for the body block. Lucas visibly agitated here at the stands. Not sure how to break through. Earthquake Log here does kill the Mother Witch, get some ship damage. And the Mother Witch on the board though. Double Giant Skelly at the bridge. EQ plus Log back in cycle. Does clean up the Zappies, but now there's another round of Zappies. This Archer Queen 3-card cycle is really good here. He's trying to break through. Wait a second. Hog Rider's on the tower for the one shot. This is the comeback. Guard Ice Spear does clean up the RG. Archer Queen ability gonna clean up here. Skelly King ability. Here comes another Hog Rider. Mother Witch spawning some piggies right now. Log's gonna come through. Prediction Log on the tombstone. Hog Rider connects. Fireball's gonna drop down. Lucas needs Earthquake. There's the Earthquake in cycle. Oh! The comeback! Lucas! Stone cold! Comeback! Archer Queen 3-card cycle was the MVP there. Earthquake Logs cleaning everything up. The Hog Raiders coming through as well with the 3-card cycle. The pre-log on the tombstone at the end. Oh my, I don't even know what to say. That is ridiculous. Wallace was winning the entire match. He had it completely under control. Everything was in his favor. He's up, I think, at one point over 1,000 damage. And Lucas, somehow, some way, just protects his Archer Queen, gets infinite value from her, cycles the Earthquake Logs, cleans up the Zappies, the Mother Witches on both sides of the map, cycles to a Hog, goes for another Earthquake Log with a 3-card cycle to kill another round of Zappies. Fisherman got distracted, I believe, onto something like a giant skeleton. He got one Hog hit, and he goes for a second Hog with a 3-card cycle. Hog Rider wouldn't have made it through if not for that pre-log. The pre-log was the icing on the cake. Taking out the tombstone after the Hog gets the hit, as well as the skeletons immediately before they can get any damage onto it. Getting the connection, and then just perfect defense at the end there from Lucas as well. Guards was Ice Spirit preventing any RG shots, cycling back to one final Earthquake to take the damage lead versus the Fireball there. Wallace missed the tombstone. That's true. That's a good point. Wallace did make a big mistake there, which allowed the upset, or not the upset, but the comeback to happen with the tombstone. I think it was a little bit late. It wasn't able to pull the Hog Rider. Wow. All right, guys. That's going to put us at 1-1 in this best of 3. Let's see. I'm going to try and predict the decks once again. So, Lucas used Hog and E-Giant. He's probably going to use Royal Giant for the last match. Royal Giant or Graveyard. I would say Wallace most likely going to be using Graveyard as well. I'm gonna guess maybe a Graveyard Mirror matchup here at the end. Maybe Wallace could use E-Giant as well. So those are my predictions for the decks here. One last time, guys. It's the last game of the best of 3. Whoever wins this next game will win the match and secure themselves a place to the grand finals. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. Type 1 in chat for Lucas. Type 2 in chat for Wallace. Who you guys got? While we're waiting for the next game, guys, make sure you guys drop a subscribe on the channel as well. I stream tournaments like this on my YouTube channel every so often. I also post videos daily, top ladder content mainly, but I'm also going to be posting more guide content going forward. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use like multiple different cards in Clash Royale and help you guys get better at the game. My most recent video is a tornado guide where we go over every single king tower activation in the game for tornado. So drop a sub. Remember to use my code. Anyways, here we go. We're hopping in. Lucas. Like I said, Graveyard. I guessed it. No, it's not Graveyard, actually. He's got Spear Gobs. It's not going to be Graveyard. It's going to be a spam deck. It's going to be a Goblin Hunt Miner spam deck with the Minion Horde in the mirror. Balls with another spam deck. One that I'm not very familiar with. Maybe a Drill deck, I would assume. But he got Poison, though. Okay, it is Drill. Excuse me. Yeah, Drill Poison, most likely. Lucas with the Mine of the defense here. Spear Gobs as well. He does not have a log or a Barb Barrel to deal with this. So Spear Gobs were 100% necessary there. And Wallace with the Valkyrie. I don't know who Wallace's coach is here, but I'm really liking the pick here on the Valkyrie here. Going to deal quite well with the Skeleton King here. Goblin going to come down. Wallbreakers kind of deals with that very nicely, though. And Snowball going to drop a little bit late here, though, for Wallace. Going to get a double connection. Where do you enter your creator code in-game? You go to the shop, you scroll all the way down, and you type in my name, JuicyJ. Good skeleton army from Wallace here. Cleans up the miner. This is an interesting deck. I believe Wallace's last card is an Inferno Tower. Argov going to clean up the Goblin getting the right side pretty well. Here comes the Drill. Would not be surprised to see in the back here. And Minion on the defense on the left is brutal for Wallace. He has to poison this. Oh, he goes for the Snowball. That's not good. Now he poisons, but now he doesn't have the Snowball, and the Spear Goblin does so much damage. He should have gone for the poison originally there, realizing that Lucas was obviously going to go for the miner there. You know, it's a lot easier for me to point out stuff like that, though, sitting here in the caster's booth. The imaginary caster's booth. Allbreaker's here to try and kite the minion to the opposite lane. Dark Orb on the defense here. Good Snowball there, realizing the arrows are going to come down. Lucas kind of dominating this match so far. The Goblin Hunt's getting a lot of value here. Wallace not going for the poisons on them just because Lucas has been doing a good job of forcing out the defensive poisons. Poison finally drops from the Goblin Hunt, but now Lucas is going for a mirrored Goblin Hunt. Mirrored Goblin Hunt going to get ridiculous value. That's how you know a card is broken, by the way, guys. Mirror, one of the worst cards in the game, but you will see it come into the meta every so often when there is a broken card. I 100% think Goblin Hunt needs an emergency nerf. Goblin Gang cleans up this Drill. Poison's forced on the defense. This Minion Horde on the left is no joke, though. It does get this tower down to 1004. Tower on the right down to 962 as well. Wallace. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what Wallace needs to do to win this game. It kind of seems impossible, right? The only way he wins is by going for Skelly King in the back for 3-card cycle and just spamming poisons. Spamming more poisons than you've ever seen. Like, you need a poison on every Goblin Hunt. You need a poison on the Minion Hordes. Like, just look how many goblins are on this tower. Like, oh my god, bro. This is actually painful to watch. And the mirrored Minion Horde as well. Oh, I don't want to watch this anymore, bro. This is just brutal. I gotta feel bad for Wallace there. Really not much you can do, but that's what happens when you have a bad deck pick, man. A hug. Wallace and Luke is gonna be finishing out this best of 3 with a hug. Both of these coaches, you know, good sports all around. Lucas is gonna be your victor. He is going to be meeting Muhammad Lights in the grand finals here. GG's well played to both players there, and very well played to Lucas's coach and analyst there as well. Great deck pick at the end there. Quick look at the bracket, guys. There we go. Muhammad Light and Lucas. That is the grand finals. We do have a third place match for Surgical Goblin and Wallace here as well. I think the difference between third place and fourth place is about $500. I think it goes from 1K to I believe it goes from 1K to 1,500 if I am correct. Let's see here. I mean, who do you guys got? Type 1 in chat for Molite, type 2 in chat for Lucas. I'm gonna be mad surprised if I see any 2s. I mean, Muhammad is just so good. Lucas is definitely like the caliber of player to be able to win this. But Muhammad Light's just built different, bro. Like, let's be real. Not only is he built different, but he works hard every single day to secure his spot as the #1 like all-time player. That's a lot of ones in the chat right there. Juicy's a seasoned CRL caster now. You're clearly a confident veteran who loves announcing. Thank you so much, Bad Hand. I appreciate that. Thanks for the love, dude. If you guys are enjoying the content, drop a sub. I stream every so often for tournaments like this. I also stream daily on my Twitch channel. I stream daily on my Twitch and TikTok channels. So drop a follow over there, JuicyJ_CR or JuicyJCR on all platforms. And same thing, guys. Remember to use my code. It's just right here, just my name. Use my code. Works in Clash Royale and all other Supercell stuff. Clash of Clans, Brawl Stars, Boom Beach, Heyday. Bah. Sorry, that was cringe. Molight's not even there. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Muhammad Light is not at the live event. He is at home. He had some travel visa issues, made it so that he wasn't able to play at the live. Oh, what's going on? Is this a replay? Oh, okay. We're going over the third place match first, guys. This is not your championship map. This is the third place match. Surge versus Wallace. The difference between whoever wins this is a pretty substantial amount of money. I believe it's $500. But I guess this will be a little bit of an appetizer here before the grand finals match to see who becomes the victor for the tournament. Your champion. I feel like Surge already lost. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Oh my. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that sometimes. I mean, chat, can we just forget that game happened? Can we just pretend Surge just lagged out there? All right. On a real note, though, let's get to the breakdown of what just happened. I can show you guys the replay right here. You know, Surge was too aggressive in the single elixir with the drill. You don't go drills in single elixir with this deck. It's more of like a heavier deck. Wallace has the counter to the drill with the Mega Knight. He already played the Prince in the back, who's dealt with the Gold Knight. Mega Knight Prince combo in single elixir, almost impossible to stop, especially with a deck like this where all your cards are very expensive. Surge gave up, activate King. What else can be said? Surge maybe a little bit tilted, just going way too aggressive in the single elixir there. Way too aggressive. Wow. If you guys got any question about the tournament or Clash Royale, drop in the chat right now as we wait for game 2 here. Who's winning? Who's winning? We have Muhammad Light versus Lucas as the grand finals here. It's going to be difference between 3,000 and 7,500 euros for whoever wins it. Circle Goblin is drained because of his earlier loss. Very, very possible, man. Very possible. All right, boys. I think we are hopping into game 2 right away. Like I said, let's just forget that first one happened. Wallace, you know, up 1 game. Who knows why that happened, I guess. And Circle Goblin got to win 2 more here to bring it back. Let's see what happens. Circle Goblin starting out with a log here. And he looks like Hog Earthquake. Wow, prediction poison at the bridge there. That was actually one of the coolest plays I've ever seen. The prediction poison deals quite well versus like the monk, like a little bit, but really just the nice play to slow everything down and kill the musketeer as well. Very impressed with that. I feel like the Skelly King ability here was a little early. Maybe he was predicting the earlier guards round. Log plus guards there cleans up quite well. Wallace bringing out the splash yard, by the way, guys. Splash yard, not really a deck we see much in tournaments like this. Generally, the reasoning for that is just more of a ladder deck. There's just certain matchups for splash yard that are just kind of impossible, no matter how well you play. So that's kind of the reasoning there. Also, boost yard just a little bit stronger at the moment. Matchup wise, I would definitely say Surgical Goblin has the matchup advantage here, just because guards such a good counter to the graveyard. Wallace, he does have good hog counters, but as you can see here, there's only so many times you can tornado a hog to the king. The king tower is already down to 29-16. He can't really tornado a hog to the king tower anymore, or else he's gonna end up 3-crowning himself. On the other hand, Surge has the monk, which gets really good constant chip damage. The musketeer, really good value versus the musket for the baby dragon as well. All this being said, it's not possible for Wallace to lose by any means. He can, or it's not possible for Wallace to win. He needs to try and survive the double elixir without taking too much damage and break through with the graveyard plus pre-poison for the guards. Here comes another hologram on the left. Anti-earthquake placement of the tombstone here. Surge predicts that prediction for his prediction EQ and just goes for a log instead. A lot of mind games going on here. Really nice graveyard plus poison here, cleaning up the guard. Skeleton building on the left is the threat as well, forcing out the log. But now look at the skeletons. Oh my gosh, Surgical. I don't know if he didn't have the earthquake in cycle, or maybe he was too distracted by the left-hand side. Either way, big mistake in my opinion. To just kind of under-defend on the right side there. Tower's already down to 1146 just from one graveyard. Wallace does go for another nice tornado here. Only one hog hit. Should be okay. Ice Spirit the bridge here from Surge, trying to get some chip damage in. It does do just that. Monk kind of pushing the right-hand side. Monk ability here going to pop just to try and damage this baby dragon a little bit. Fairy Tower cleaning up this tombstone quite nicely and going to tank this baby dragon. I really like that play from Surge. Ice Spear here just kind of cleaning up some of these skeletons. But the Ice Spear is slowing and the skellies are locked in the tower. Log here. Prediction on the tombstone. It's not enough though. But the Ice was slow. Monk on the defense here. Skelly getting back from Wallace. Wallace knows he's up damage right now. He's just trying to play a bit passive. Poison here from Wallace. He kind of missed the musketeer, so he has to go for the barbell. A prediction ability there for the barbell would have been insane by Surge. Doesn't make it happen though. Hog is being targeted as well. Monk ability is late and it doesn't pop. A lot of mistakes coming through here for Surge here, I'd say. Mistake from Wallace there as well. He does take one hit. But Wallace just stands up straight, takes his headphones off, calls it a good game. And he takes a very convincing W here. 2-0 sweep versus Surgical Goblin. Gonna secure that 3rd place and that $1,500 prize. Or 1,500 euros, actually. GG's to Wallace, boys. that is going to finish up our third place match. The only thing left in the tourney, guys, you guessed it, the grand finals. Muhammad Light versus Lucas coming right up very soon. In about probably no more than 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, we are going to have our DreamHack champion, as well as see who gets that 7,500 euro prize here. Let's have a quick look at the stage here. I'm gonna try and guess what he's saying right now. I'm gonna give you the English dub voice. Okay. What a fantastic match from both of those players. Can I get a round of applause? All right, upcoming, you guys guessed it, we got Muhammad Light versus Lucas. Let's see who's gonna become our international DreamHack Andorra champion. We got Lucas on the stage here on the right hand side. He's getting his deck prepared. You know, I'm very excited. I'm hopefully you guys are pumped for this upcoming match as well. Muhammad Light gonna be playing from home, obviously, not able to be on the stage here. Something like that. Something like that. Which one Jeebus will coach in finals? He's a coach of both of them. Probably he will just not coach either of them. And maybe they each have like a backup coach as well. I know Jeebus isn't Muhammad Light's only coach, guys. Don't forget about Alan, aka Panda for Reals. And I think he's got a couple other coaches and analysts that work together to help him. Kind of almost like a team to help him pick decks. So there's a good player, but nowadays he is busy. Oh, I can't be reading these chats. Congrats on 90K. Hey, we had just 90,000 subscribers. High five, boys. Let's go. We had 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. Everybody, drop a follow right now. I do not get paid for these castings, and I turn the ads off on YouTube as well, so you guys don't get bothered by ads while I'm casting the matches. So I don't really make any money from this. So if you guys just subscribe to the channel, maybe go watch a couple of my YouTube videos. My most recent one is a tornado guide. I go over every single king tower activation in the game for tornado to help you guys get better at the game. It really helped me out. Thank you guys so much for all the subs. I want to give a quick shout out to just the most recent ones. We got Damien, WWE, Samo, Kareem, Santria, Adam, Bahat, Quink as well. Like, thank you guys so much. 2-0 for Mo, not even trying to ride. Mo is just him when it comes to tournaments. I feel that, dude. Congrats. Thank you. We're going to 100K subs next, boys, I believe. Will we get a reward or an emote for watching this? No, you only... I don't know why people always ask that. The only time you ever get an emote or reward for watching something is the Clash Royale League World Finals, guys. Clash Royale League World Finals, like the official Clash Royale League $1.3 million tournament. Yo, we got Sambo B coming with a $5 super chat. Can I get some love in the chat for Sambo, guys? Same thing, man. Like I said, I don't get paid for stuff like that. So donations like that, it means a lot. Thank you. Also, consider becoming a YouTube member, guys. All of my YouTube members get added on my friends list if you guys want to add me on your friends list. All right, enough of that. Here we go. Grand finals, Muhammad Light versus Lucas. Muhammad Light chilling from home. Lucas on the stage here. I believe I saw some people saying that Lucas was mad on Twitter about Mo being able to play from home, but, you know, visa issues, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's look at the matchup here. We got Muhammad Light with the Skeleton King RG versus Lucas using the Mega Knights plus Ghost plus Minor Wall Breakers deck. Overall, I would say Muhammad Light has a massive matchup advantage here, as we can already see. Having the Tombstone and like the Skeleton King ability for the sprints means like it's just massive. Having the Mother Witch for these bats, Mother Witch best bats counter. Yeah, I mean, there's just really not much Lucas can do in this matchup. I'd be very surprised to see him win. Okay. Miner gets some chip. Fisherman pull. Pretty simple stuff. Mother Witch in the back here. Zappy isn't gonna get pulled in by that fish boy. But look at Mo. He's just setting up the Zappies. Just setting up all these spam cards, right? Fireball in the bats just to be safe. Skelly King ability. Arrows plus Miner. Tries to break through. It's not gonna happen. There's too many Skellies. At least the Prince is forcing out a Barb Barrel here. Here comes the Wallberry's left hand side. Fishman's gonna try and deal with that. Molite hasn't taken much of any damage yet so far. Ghost here will not stop this. Here comes the Mega Knight Prince at the bridge. We've seen this matchup be played out before. It's just very tough. Look at all the skeletons. That Prince is never breaking through. Zappy is so good on defense as well because Lucas's only spell is arrows, and the arrows cannot one-shot them. Ghost not even able to get a hit on the left-hand side. Wallberry's off lane, just trying to clean up that tombstone, I'd say. Barb Barrel gonna come down. Tombstone does die. Skelly King on the board here, gonna fill up his ability from the Lost Soul, just dying on the map. Fireball just drops here for some damage. Fair enough. Mega Knight pulls bats here to try and clean up everything. And the Mother Witch at the bridge here does start turning these bats into piggies though. Miner over here. Ghost is gonna get taken out by the fish boy. Wallbreaker's trying to get some pressure in, but both of these Mother Witches are still alive, and he misses the arrows on the fish boy. And here we go, spamming everything at the bridge. Mother Witch spawning every single piggy that you can think of, and that's gonna be game one down. Lucas kind of rests his head on his hands here, probably already trying to think of what deck he's gonna use in this game too. Because game one, like I said, just kind of impossible. Chat, we used to see the Mega Knight Miner deck used quite a bit in CRL earlier this year. Is actually the most used deck in the first couple monthly finals. Or the first couple months of Clash Royale League. But we've kind of really seen it just fall out of the meta. Almost completely. And it's just because of decks like this. The Goblin Hut. Any sort of spam deck, like you just don't have the spell capabilities to deal with something like that, as well as there's just too much swarm, so the Prince does not get any value. Possible to beat him? Kind of feels like that sometimes, man. Can you guys believe this? Muhammad Light has literally won every major tournament since the start of the year. He's just unstoppable. It doesn't even make sense. Clash Royale Mo is playing this RG deck on ladder these days. Really? I did not know that Mo has been playing Skelly King or RG on ladder. Definitely a great deck. Chat. Do you guys think Mo just takes a 2-0 sweep? Is it just obvious at this point? Yo, shout out to Matrix, Christian, Riz, Miko, Kaj, Gabriel. Thank you guys so much for the subscribes on the YouTube channel. It's completely free to subscribe on the YouTube channel, guys, if you guys want. Drop a sub, and it really helps me out. You will not regret it. You can always change your mind later. Just drop it real quick. It just takes 1 second. Click that red big bell button right quick. Turn those noties on as well if you guys want to get notified for my streams and videos. Mo definitely 2-0. Muhammad OP. Almost Lucas. Okay, we got some Lucas supporters in here. Match is going to be starting up shortly, guys. All right, let's think about the decks. So, Mo used RG Skelly King. Lucas has Miner, not available anymore. I don't know what deck we're going to see game 2 for Mo. I would say most likely he'll go to just some sort of quick cycle deck, right? Probably just like a Mortar. Probably Mortar or like Mortar Miner, Poison, or maybe Hog EQ. That would be my guess. Lucas with the Skeletons and Ewiz. Let's say most likely he's going to be a drill deck. Yeah, seeing the Ice Spirit and the Musketeer, probably gonna be Hog. And Lucas, yep, probably going to be the drill deck. You see Mo kind of raise his eyebrows for a second there. And look up from his screen surprised as Lucas just, for some reason, lets this Mighty Miner just get to his tower and do over 1,000 damage. Well, not over, just about 1,000. Bomb Tower cleans up this push just like for disgusting pause elixir trade because of one good Ice Spirit to allow the splash damage. Musketeer actually locks on the tower here. And I guess Lucas is going to have to activate King Tower, maybe? What does he have for this? He doesn't have a small spell in his deck. Wow. US comes down. Magikarp does get some chip. This has been an interesting matchup so far. Looks like Mo's, I mean, obviously in the driver's seat, he's got a lot of damage. A couple of mistakes from Lucas already. You know what? The matchup is pretty good for Lucas, though, I'd say. Like, overall. Just because he's got the Tornado for the Hog. He's got the Gold Knight for the guards. He's got the Ewas for the Mighty Miner. That's the biggest one there. Because with the Ewas for the Mighty Miner, the Giant Skelly should get some good value as well. Here comes a Poison. Just to get a little chip damage. Ability from Lucas just to try to kind of clean that up. Didn't work out great. Really good guards there. Keeps the Musketeer alive. Oh my god. A surgical snowball from Mo there. Pushing the Magic Archer in range of the Musketeer just to take it out for 2 elixir. What a play. Here comes a big push from Lucas on the left. And looks like I was wrong, by the way, guys. It is not going to be a Hog. It is going to be Poison. I thought it was Miner. But looks like it's going to be Drill. So a Drill Poison deck here. I think this definitely can change the matchup a little bit. The Poison gets some really good value. Oh! Mo, first mistake I've ever seen Muhammad Light do ever. No, I'm just kidding. But still, though, pretty big mistake here. Not catching the Gold Knight here. And Lucas will capitalize on that and get some nice damage. Why did he let that Musketeer just hit 3 shots? That was crazy. Drill Ice Spirit opposite lane. Always on the E-Wiz. Skeletons and Candy Corn defense is pretty solid there. Mighty Miner looks like it's going to go down. Here comes the Drill Gold Knight at the bridge. Mighty Miner ability just to try and help on the defense a little bit. Long Tower putting some nice work. Tornado pulls this back, and the Gold Knight makes the tower before the guards can drop. Oh! That tower's at the 213. I will not say this game is over because it is not. It's looking really good for Lucas right now, though. Muhammad Light has to be very careful to prevent the Magic Archer connection on the tower. Oh, there it is. 2 shots. And Lucas takes the game 2. And we're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're 1-1. Whoever wins this next match will be your DreamHack champion, as well as win the $7,500 grand prize. Holy crap. It's coming down to it. Yo. Chat. The Lucas believers are celebrating right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's think about the decks, though. We got to think about the decks, right? Muhammad Light, what did he use? He used RG, and then he used Drill, Poison. Lucas, he used Mega Knight Miner, and then he used Drill Bridge Spam. Both, or probably Lucas will use RG. I would say most likely Lucas will use RG, or maybe the Goblin Hunt Mirror deck. We've seen him use a lot. If Muhammad Light does not use Hog Earthquake, I'll be very surprised. Hog Earthquake is his best deck. The thing is, I don't think he'll do it just because that last deck that we saw at the end, the Drill Poison, used a lot of cards that you need for Hog Earthquake. So I'm not sure we'll see that. Maybe he'll go towards something like Electro Giants. All right. Final predictions. I think Mo's going to whip out some Electro Giant. And I think that we're going to be seeing Lucas with a Royal Giant. And that would give Mo the matchup advantage. That's just my intuitive prediction here for the decks. What decks do you guys think is going to be shown here? Who do you guys think is going to win? Type 1 in chat for Mo. Type 2 in chat for Lucas, guys. One last time, boys. If you guys are enjoying the content, drop a subscribe. Really quick like. It just takes a second. Turn those noties on, boys. I do streams like this all the time. Post videos every single day. Subscribe. And remember to use my code. It's just my name. You see this name right here? Just JuicyJ. No space. You can use that code at the bottom of your shop in Clash Royale. If you just type it in there, click enter. Clash Royale, Supercell will literally give me a percentage of what you spend whenever you spend money in the game without any cost to you. So it's a great way to support me. A lot of ones in the chat for Mo. There is some 2s in the chat, though. We have some Lucas believers. Reminder, guys. Last time there was a DreamHack tournament, at the very end of last year, Lucas was the champion. He did win. Mahanlight didn't play in that tournament, though. So that definitely, was a difference maker, to say the least. But, yeah. Final match, guys. Coming up very shortly. I would give it like 10, 20 more seconds here. And we're going to hop into the gameplay. If you guys got any questions, let me know. If you guys want to check out the bracket, exclamation bracket in the chat for the link to the bracket. Look like the Gold Knight. Thanks, man. Check out my the rest of my YouTube channel. I actually did a Gold Knight cosplay on my YouTube channel. You guys can check that out if you'd like. Minor Poison, Mortar, Archer Queen, maybe. I don't think either player can play Minor Poison because Lucas played Minor in the first game, and Mo used not Minor but Poison in this just last match. Mo likes to come to him. It will be clear. Mo lost to himself. He made 2 mistakes. Which 2 mistakes are you talking about? Oh, I guess the Gold Knight connection, right? The Gold Knight was a big mistake. What else was a mistake there? Who's going? I don't know, man. Could go either way. If I was a betting man, I would bet on Muhammad Light. Just because, I mean, he is the true GOAT of CR. I mean, let's be real. Lucas, though, he's always in the discussion for top 3, top 5, especially when it comes to just sheer skill level. And he's starting to really get better at controlling his nerves on stage. I can obviously tell that. It's really cool to see him progress in that way. All right, here we go, boys. Game 3. A kiss from both players. A good luck from Mo. Skeletons in the back. Ice Spirit or Fire Spirit at the bridge. Zap from Lucas. So Mo, a quick cycle deck. He uses the Hog. Like I said, I'd be surprised if he didn't use Hog here. I did change my prediction though, because I thought he wouldn't do it with Ice Spirit and Goblins and Mighty Miner and Musketeer out. Looks like he's got a different kind of variation for this Hog deck. He's got a Magic Archer here. No Light loves Magic Archer. He's so good with the geometry. Getting those to the tower. And Lucas going with a... No way. Going with the Lava deck, but Mo Lights with the fantastic deck pick. Once again, Inferno Tower going to be the building of choice here. Somehow predicting the Lava Hound. Maybe not specifically predicting Lava Hound, but predicting a beatdown deck from Lucas. And this is going to give him a pretty solid help the advantage here. Having that Inferno Tower. Here comes a Hog Rider once again. Tombstone drops down. Cleans up the Hog quite nicely. Oh my god, never mind. Forcing out the Zap here. Maolite with a very late log here. He's shaking his head because he realizes if he just logged immediately as soon as he saw the Tombstone, he could have got a Hog hit or more. Or at least, or even forced out Lucas to use more Elixir. I see a lot of people saying GG in the chat. It's definitely not over because... Oh, wow. That was actually... sorry, I just went speechless for a second. I thought the Monk was going to deflect the fireball there. Here comes the Hog in Ops lane. He'll probably get the Tombstone down once again. Tombstone kills the hog very easily. Inferno's gonna drop right here. Are we gonna see the lava loon push? There's the lava loon. Does he have fireball and cycle for the thing? Yes, he does. Are we gonna see a zap here? No zap. Another Inferno Tower drops down. Wait a second. Mo could lose here with a lava on the bridge. No, he should have gotten lava at the bridge. I 100% believe in my heart of hearts that if he would have won lava bridge there, he could have been a good spot. Just lava balloon at the bridge with the Inferno out of cycle. Anyway, special ops lane. Barb's gonna drop down this time. Hog does find a way to get hit. Skelly Drag's prediction here. Fireball hits the Inferno and the first Magic Archer. Second Magic Archer is on the board. Here comes the balloon to the bridge. Fire Spear trying to help out. Look at the barbs to the left though. So much damage from the barbs. The barbs! The barbs! The balloon! Double Magic Archer to the defense. The blue double connection! That is game, ladies and gentlemen! Fireball's gonna come on through! Mom and Light lose the tournament for the first time this year! Lucas with the upset taking the W! GG's, well played, thumbs up, good luck! Oh my god! What? He's human, chat. He's human. He can be beat. He can be beat. And Lucas X Gamer is your DreamHack champion. Taking home at 7,500 euros. Let's go. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I just got chills, bro. Oh my god. I just got chills. How, dude? He did it, bro. He freaking did it. Muhammad Lights can be beaten. Lucas has proved it right here once and for all. It is possible. Wow. All right, guys, a little English dub here. Lucas, you did a great job. You beat Muhammad Light, the world champion last year. Here's your award. Quick picture, boom, easy. I'm sure you must be feeling amazing here after beating Muhammad Lights, especially after losing that first game, the reverse sweep. What do you have to say about it? Yeah, man, it was just amazing. You know, it was an awesome experience. I thought when I saw the Inferno Tower that I was going to lose that game, but I just played well and I made sure to not give his monk ability value with my fireballs. Always using on the Magic Archer. Switching up my defenses versus the Hog Riders with the Tombstone and the Barbs. A very solid defense, and I was able to clutch it out with the dual lane pressure at the end. That's amazing, Lucas. I mean, you obviously prepared quite well for this tournament. You know, is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to? You know, maybe yeah, I want to give a shout out to my mom. She's always been there for me. Give a shout out to my coach. I couldn't have done it without him. The deck picks, you know, the deck picks in the game 2, it wasn't or game 1, it wasn't great. Mo Light countered me. Not much I could have done, but in game 2 and game 3, pretty solid matchups. Having the zap for the Inferno Tower was clutch. I'll take the dub. We got this. We got it. Do you guys like the dub? Do you guys like the English dub? I think Lucas doesn't have a coach. Oh, does he not? Maybe he doesn't have a coach. Chat, I don't know what else to say, bro. Why didn't Mo play Queen? That's a good point. Muhammad Light could have played Queen instead of Magic Archer at the end. That might have been a little bit better. That one might have been a little bit better for sure. Yo, everybody, one last time, go drop a sub on the YouTube channel right now. It's completely free. You can always change your mind, boys. Drop a sub right now. Remember to use creator code JuicyJ. turn those noties on, and go check out my Tornado Ultimate new updated Tornado King Tower activations guide, guys. It's a 5-minute long YouTube video. You can learn everything there is to know about the best card in the game, the Tornado. Go check it out. Lucas has got to be feeling good after that. He's got to be feeling good, bro. Like, he proved everybody wrong. He proved everybody wrong. Like, nobody thought he was going to win that. Especially with Mo playing from home. No, like, stage pressure. You should dub actual shows. I should, bro. Okay, a little camera mishap here. Guys. What was your favorite part of the tournaments other than the final? I mean, everyone's going to say the final. Lucas played really well. I'm very happy for him. I told everyone Lucas would win. You did, bro. There's so many Lucas believers in the chat. And nobody was taking them seriously, but he did it. Vamos. Amazing translation. I was not translating. I was just guessing. I was just guessing what they were talking about, to be honest. I don't even have audio on them, and I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese. Lucas versus Wallace was a good one for sure. Yeah, guys, I do not get paid for casting like this, and I also turn my ads off. So any super chat, any person sign up for the YouTube members, it helps out a lot. All my YouTube members get on my friends list as well. Enough of that though. We got Lucas here. I mean, the final look, guys. We got Lucas number 1, 7,500 euros. Mo Light number 2, taking the 3K. Wallace at number 3, getting the 1,500 euros here. A very nice tournament overall. Lucas also getting some mad points here. I don't exactly know what the points are for, to be honest. Maybe there's like a larger tournament, like qualification, like by getting more points. I don't know. Yo, we got DJ Badhand come with a $10 super chat. Thanks, Juicy. Great casting as always. You're getting better and better. Have a good weekend, man. Use code JuicyJ. Hey, let's go, DJ Badhand. Yo, get some W's in the chat for DJ right now, boys. W's in the chat for this man. Let me show my appreciation to this lad. Thank you so much for the kind words as well. Best part, Mo face in the end. I didn't see it. What was Mo's reaction when he lost? I didn't see. I thought that was Lucas speaking. I was talking. I was just trying to guess. I was just being silly. I was trying to guess what they were talking about. Wow. I'm gonna have to eat a celebratory piece of watermelon here to celebrate that amazing dub. Cheers. Bop. This is for the DreamHack World Finals or whatever. I kind of figured that. That's pretty cool though. DreamHack having different tournaments around the world. You can accumulate points. You can accumulate points for the World Finals qualification. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Once again, drop a sub. Become a YouTube member. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. Join my Discord, guys. I post videos daily. I also stream on Twitch and TikTok daily. So make sure you guys go sub or follow over there as well. I'm going to be live on Twitch probably later today. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I shall see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Peace out. Goodbye. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.